Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Friday at Bricks. We're at episode, what are we at? 425. And we've got somebody sitting on a porch relaxing. Look at that.
Mm-hmm. It's beautiful out.
I've been getting more sleep lately because I didn't get as much sleep at the show.
I'm finally caught up on sleep. Hello, Panda. Hello, DGP.
I might as well start around the horn here. Here you go. So, how is the front porch this morning? It must be Mr. Kevin Wagner.
It is perfect outside, and it's not morning, it's evening, but close. We're not in Australia here. That would be...
I don't know. I don't know what I said. It's okay.
That's fine. It's gorgeous out.
I'm probably
enjoying it while it's still nice.
I'm probably thinking of something over in the UK. So.
Hello, Jude.
All right, well, cool. So you're relaxing on the front porch. Cool. Sounds good. I'm just basically, this is basically in the upper left. That's what basically my stuff that I got at the show. I bought the Stan Lee. It was in the store. It was cool. A little red token, the Gujik, this guy right here, the spaceship. And then the bird I got from, I traded Meredith one of my rainbow portals for that. So she gave that in trade. So it's kind of
big portal?
One of these rainbow portals, one of these guys that's behind this stuff. So,
okay.
So, gave that up. So, actually hers is personalized. It's got the
well, Hawkeye Lego man.
So, and then, so that's pretty much it for me. Jesse, how's Jesse tonight?
I'm pretty good. Yeah, I needed the week to recuperate and decompress and rest and not Lego for a few days. I did kind of some slight unpacking of the tower just now. So, and then, I got treats from the old Citizen Brick and the K-Towns and stuff like that. So might look at some of these for some new bad guys.
Bad guys.
Some good stuff. Got some. Ooh, this guy might make an appearance.
There he is. Oh, nice.
Elder Wizard.
Nice. That's kind of cool.
These ones from K-Town are really good. The Warlock.
I guess I didn't shop enough, when I was there.
No, you sure didn't read.
The Cultist. Arm printing on there.
I bought a few.
Where were these from?
There's a couple more. I think these are like good prints. Anyway, I'm not sure exactly the content. I got two more. Well, I got more. But there's this one and
nice. How much were those?
Too much.
Yeah.
I got a few of these stained glass battle, like textured.
Yeah.
Epicness right there, just epicness.
That side's smooth. This is like textured stained glass.
I did do my usual Victor heckle, because he had said maybe he was going to do some Chima ones, and so I heckled him a bit. But I found out I got an inside track on something coming up at Brick Fair, so hey, that's worth it. So
might make my own music stage.
Ooh, nice.
Speakers and
Jesse, what's your DJ name?
DJ Jesse Jam.
There we go.
That sounds all right. I don't know what his pianist name is, because he's on the piano in the legendary Chi Orchestra too. He's him and Hinkle and them. They're on the piano banging away, so playing some good tunes. So cool.
Good to see you guys out in Chicago, and yeah, we can recap fun and shenanigans. It's great to play D&D, of course.
There's Brett. There's this Brett character here.
Brett.
How's Brett tonight?
Brett's hot. The UK is sweltering.
Nice. Well, that's the window. Who did the window? Was that K-Town or was that?
That's Eclipse.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
Victor and.
Excuse me, Reed. What's that Hoosier guy doing in the chat?
I don't know.
Is there something wrong with his computer?
He's in the chat. He can be in the chat. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that.
I agree. He can be in the chat, but he can't give me grief for being.
Yeah,
late.
I mean, because they've been hinting at on other shows in terms of these magical purple shirts, and so there is. I mean, and I thought I told the story in Chicago. I'll tell it again. I ran into while volunteering at the reception desk. I ran into a gentleman, Richard. Oh, look at that! Oh, I got an update. I didn't even notice that till just now. I looked at Instagram.
Dude, I got that update 5 hours ago.
So Richard, his name is Richard Short. He's from the UK. And look at that. Hi, I sent the shirt today. They should get it in the next couple of days. Hope you got home okay. The UK is in the middle of a heat wave. So there you go.
Checks in the mail.
Well, that might not be good because I asked the postman today where the shirt was and he swore at me, so I beat him up. So I might not be getting it now.
He might wear it himself. He might be like, wow, this is pretty soft. Brett doesn't need this. This has probably got to be something too nice for him. And you'll see him walking through the neighborhood wearing the shirt. And be like, well, I guess that'll teach you not to beat the mailman, I guess.
Listen, sometimes the mailman needs a beating.
Yep, there you go. Zizou thinks the shirt will be melted. Oh, well, maybe just the buttons. Just have to wear it without the buttons. So,
yeah, just a massive melted polyester with some buttons. Been saying hi to everyone. I've been mute. Hey Zissou, hey Johnny G, hey Hoosier. I said hi already, but apparently you didn't hear me because you couldn't hear me. Saying that's going to be the sad end to a years-long saga when Brett actually does get his shirt.
Yeah, hopefully it'll look nice.
Hello, Elfon, suit person.
Which porch is that, Mr. Wagner? Front, back, or side?
Front. Side over there.
Oh, so you do have front, back, and side, see?
I don't. Yes, I do have front, back, and side, but back is a patio, not a porch.
Reed, I have a question. How many of the Friday Night Brick shirts have the logo on the back?
Clouds?
How many have what?
There are no clouds on the sky.
Repeat that.
The logo on the back. The big.
Are you saying how many kids have I yelled at for my phone?
Every single one has it on the back. The only difference between the shirts is
hey Moto.
The old ones have the. Well, actually, you know what? Which one do I have on?
Congrats on your win at Brickworld, Moto, with your best individual layout.
Very cool.
The old ones have the QR code here. The new ones, I didn't realize I grabbed the old one. The new one has it in the center under the logo. So,
like on the insides, you have to take your shirt out to scan it.
Smart ass.
Well, Mr. Wagner, you can see how that goes for you in America land.
Yep, well, good old America land.
No, it's on the back center underneath the logo. Kind of reminds me of when Stash signed one of my first shirts, one of my first early shirts at Brickworld. And
Brett, you're a pain in my back center.
Kick me down in the butt area, so it happens.
I'm not gonna do that one. The only reason I asked, Reed, is because I saw the QR code on your arm. And you know that I'm going to my first ever Lego show on Sunday. So it's just unfortunate that the shirt isn't here because, again, people could have scanned it. I saw the QR code. So, but hey.
Yeah. Well, put it this way. I've been wearing this first one for probably however long we've had, 3-4 years. And I think it's been scanned.
So then probably 3 or 4 years.
2 or 3 times maybe in the 3 or 4 years.
See, Reed, I love you, dude, but you're not English. I'm English, and I've got a mouth on me. I'll be like, "Hi, I'm Brett." I deal with the Americans, scan this code, come and watch us on Friday. Do you know what I mean? Which you definitely won't. I know you won't. See? That's why you need an English
There you go.
person.
Zizu's got a message for you in the chat there, Jesse.
Zizu, may I mark Sealed Elves sets safe tonight? Yes. Sealed Elf sets will not probably be built. I think there's one left, one or two.
It never is, MJB. It never is.
If I build something, I might build the Brickworld that city set modular thing that came in.
I do have a question for you, Jesse, because that you did the D&D. Did you sign up for an activity on that or not? Was that just something we just pulled together on our own?
What?
The D&D for Brickworld, was that just on our own? That wasn't something you had actually created an activity?
There was nothing posted.
Okay, just checking. I was just, I mean, I'm kind of still waiting on a reply in the Discord because I didn't get my activity brick, and I'm wondering if now I have to check in, kind of like I did for volunteers.
Activity brick. You got one for Friday Night Bricks?
I did in the previous year, so I was kind of wondering if I got one this year.
You definitely have to hound them like the soda draft. I know when Matt was putting that together, I don't know if he got the brick the first year, but then the next year he's like, okay, I'm going to give soda bricks for people that participate, and then an activity leader, you're saying, if you host some sort of thing.
I mean, I didn't. I mean, I think I saw some soda bricks around this year, but I mean, I got one the 1 year I did it, so I'm like, I don't need another one. I mean, it's the same brick, so no, activity leader just in that color is kind of cool because then it blends in with all the other badge bricks I got, because I didn't order a badge this year. I think I kind of just lollygagged around and just didn't. I mean, and I've got so many. It's like, well, what would I change? I mean, I was gonna maybe. I think I had some, but I don't think I ever finalized it. Like bats or a lot or a few things. Oh, there we go. Hold on. Ooh,
Yeah.
How many are good and how many are evil? Or are they all evil in your mind?
These two in the blue, they look okay, and the rest of them look pretty evil.
Well, Johnny G, if you're asking about show drama, you got to rewind for the shirt update. Sorry, my bad. Cool.
There's almost an awful lot of show drama.
Show drama like at Chicago. I mean, the only thing I've seen so far in the feedback was the fact that people, like especially GBC and stuff, feel like that secondary hall, the carpeted ballroom, feels like it's almost like back in the old days of the Westin, kind of something that, you know, if you miss it, you miss it type kind of thing. It's not like it's the main hall, almost like it's kind of like a backup. Somebody did mention that
everyone had to go in through there. You guys are busier than us almost the entire show.
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, to me, I don't think they're thinking
in there.
I don't think they're thinking from that standpoint. I think they're thinking from the AFOL standpoint. The AFOLs didn't. I mean, put it this way. I don't know how many tokens Jesse had on his layout. This is the only token I had on mine. Now, Grand Host Castle has been around for 14 years now, but it's had to change every year. So, I mean, I saw displays with, 20, 30, 40 tokens.
Well, I don't think people go around in this huge train room and GBC contraption putting tokens down. I don't know what the history of tokens in general.
Yeah. So
or
to
a
me,
big huge train layout.
I think the GBC people were complaining. They felt that it's just they're used to kind of maybe being walking around a little bit more, but in the GBC they felt like they had to maybe work a little harder to kind of do stuff. I don't know. To me, it's like it is a little bit more low key over there. To me, somebody had mentioned there was a sign saying with an arrow saying main event towards like the big hall. I mean, if they want to do that, you should probably say main hall, but then the hall that they queue everybody in, they should say that's the movement and activity hall. So
look at the Friday Night Bricks room. People were walking by. A few people knew and checked in, but when I put my shirt backwards on that chair, it was like a sign that said Friday Night Bricks.
Yeah, I couldn't hang my banner. I'm about to get
right
a
at
banner
the door. You almost need like a sandwich board saying, GBC this way or whatever you're doing.
Well,
I will say that I've never left a token on GBC, which is my bad, right? I've never really considered that. Plus, going through the railroad setups in that room, there was very little other than railroads. And I mean, even within the builds, Reed, you have one of the only things that was more significant from a building perspective in all the railroad layouts. So there wasn't a lot in there for builds that weren't railroad cars, railroad track, or landscaping. So there were some things in there, but it wasn't, I think the railroad layouts that had more builds within them were in the main hall. So I think that was part of it too.
Yeah. I mean, and that's kind of why I was hinting at.
It totally makes sense that you guys wouldn't have gotten nearly the foot traffic that we did from AFOLs.
Yeah, from the AFOLs. And that's why I kind of was messaging the guys.
But you should have gotten a lot more foot traffic because everyone had to go through your hall from the actual attendees.
Yeah, and that's why at the Westin, when the last year at the Westin, that's what people were saying, because there were 4 ballrooms. I mean, I think, and I don't know if any of them were connected, maybe 2 of them, that people would miss the last ballroom. And I think the last ballroom was where I was at recording the Robo Rally. So, I mean, some people made it there, but I think because it was so many different ballrooms, sometimes even some people, missed it, all in all. So, yeah. So, I like that video.
Well, but again, everyone had to go through that room. So you guys you guys were busier than anyone else was the entire show. So I feel like you can't, from an AFOL perspective, I think the AFOLs weren't in there as much. But from an attendee perspective, you got much more than we did in the main room. So.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, to me, I think it's just, and that's kind of,
That was a long train, Brett. See all those glow sticks?
Dude, right? You'll walk through Jesse and seeing what Panda done, right? I know that I will probably get you hate for this, Reed, but GBC to me means absolutely nothing. That train layout was god level.
Well, the GBC is a technical one for the balls. I mean, it's kind of those things where, people.
The GBC is really cool to look at when you're there. It's harder to convey on video because you can't see the mechanical complexities of it.
We'll give the GBC some love here.
Yeah, go ahead. Do it. GBC needs love. I like watching GBC once in a while.
That's the counter. 11,000 balls or whatever.
See, I'm not saying it ain't cool. I'm just saying I don't think it'd have my interest.
Oh, that's cool. I like that. That was kind of neat.
That reminds me of a golf course where it was going down.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah. To me, and they do the workshops. I don't do the workshops anymore because I don't do enough GBC. I still have, I think, 4 or 5 of Bonahum's stacker modules still built somewhere with the motors still in there. Ooh, I like that. Like that river thing.
Yeah.
That kind of cool. There's some neat ones in there. There's definitely cool stuff. Oh, there's another raised golf course type thing. Yeah. Ooh, big hauler. Who's big hauler? That device is not connected. Oop, what the heck happened there?
What's up, Nikki?
Hey, Nikki.
Again, I'm not
leaving the chat.
I'm not bashing it, but given the choice as somebody that's never seen GBC, I just think that train layout was god tier. I know there was a lot of people involved in it, and I expect there to be for a god tier layout.
We got nominated. I mean, LGMS is still winless. They haven't won yet. I got to add another. I got to add another nomination trophy to my pile.
We'll win next year when I'm there.
Yeah.
Well, and again, LGMS didn't have much on that layout for beyond, there weren't a lot for buildings or a lot for variety at all. That was my, because I went into the hall specifically to look at LGMS when I was voting. I was like, I see more on the other layouts than I see on this one. So.
Well, I mean, and that's, the farm was JJ's, and that's what he's got. I mean, there's mine. I mean, there was the warehouse. The warehouse was in there. I guess a lot of it too is, the the texturing, there isn't a lot of texturing. The forest kind of takes over for that, I guess. The ballast is what I guess you look at, like what you're looking at there. I mean, that's what mine looked like, my Hope Castle, for years, and then I finally did all the landscaping, which kind of really adds to the look. I mean, that's kind of, so.
And is this LGMS right here?
Yeah, this is LGMS. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it was
those
huge.
buildings are pretty nice.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot. I mean, each person's got a different. Oh, look, train lost some of this stuff. Yeah, it's kind of. We did have a nice, cool derailment. I mean, where they and stuff. So I mean, it was cool. It's
Derailments are always cool.
Yeah, see, there's JJ's corn. He set that up Wednesday night and came back Sunday. So he didn't have enough PTO to stay for the whole time. But that's
too bad.
His corn's always pretty cool. So
I'd love to build the up and up in America and see what people think of it at a show. That would be interesting.
LEGO MOCs, yo.
Thanks, MJB. And thanks, Panda, for walking around showing the builds.
I did get to be part of the caboose train this year, which was kind of cool. So both my cabooses were in there, so that was kind of cool.
You got 2 cabooses? That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm bringing my partial layout with a little bit more track to Bay Beach, so I'll have both trains on display. That's why I was messaging LGMS about their rail ends type stuff. So
the rail what?
Your end of rail type things. So yeah, see, there's landscaping there. That's got to be Tony's section with all his trees. And he got nominated for that, or he won that award from.
This is the level we're going to go for next year.
Yeah, and that's where one of the builds last year was amazing with the trees and the foliage, and maybe this was part of it. I don't remember.
Well, and that's and kind of what I was thinking, when they talked about, especially after seeing like the one that won it, was like that's what I was wondering if they were going to actually nominate sections. I mean, I thought that's what my one tent card said, is actually like, because that's the way it's worded in there, is that it could be a section of a bigger display, and that's what I thought. So I'll have to work a little harder on mine, I guess. So to be nominated separate from the actual layout. So
yeah, Anger was pretty entertaining, although the octopus was just amazing. The minions were really good too.
Now that's about where the wreck occurred, right in that nice Y there.
No, Johnny G. Magisto wasn't on any of the trains. That's castle. Trains are more like city.
There was Minecraft. The one over to the left was the Minecraft train station and some a house and some stuff. So I mean, there was some neat stuff. It's just, you're right. I mean, without everything, it makes it a little bit tougher. I think you really have to.
When you have large open spaces, it's harder.
You need to do more texturing, or at least put some of the texture stuff on the outer loop, versus hiding it in the middle, and putting some of the basic stuff.
Johnny G, there were ships, not boats. Come on.
They were plastic in the pool, Mr. Wagner. That's what they were.
They were what?
Nope.
Plastic in a pool.
Plastic in a ball. I don't even know what you're talking
about. No, plastic in a swimming pool.
Oh, I didn't do that kind of boat. I had ships.
Hello, little Wags.
A lot of the engines, they're using the Blue Nami, so they've got the horns and all that stuff too.
That's most of them.
Okay.
I'm glad he could hear me.
I mean, my boat, I actually redid. I got electrical tape and redid my boat hull, so hopefully it won't sink next year, or try to sink. So, there we go.
Yeah, watching
It's all right, Steve. It's all right, mate. Your build looked a bit wonky.
Saw the Derby race too, or the Derby crash up thing. Demolition Derby. There was a lot of people in the pool watching those boat races. So I was kind of surprised.
I'm kind of sad that I almost sunk. I think a lot of my cheering squad left early. You know, they weren't there for when I did the obstacle course because the boat actually was working for that one. So,
listen, Reed, if you try to use AI to build a new boat, we will know.
Train demo derby? No, it was cars, Nikki. It's like the robots.
Oh, speaking of AI, Reed, you've got one of the some of your intros use AI. Mm-hmm. My daughter was listening to Alex Warren earlier today. I'm like, that voice sounds an awful lot like the voice on Reed's AI for his intros. So I wonder if they're using Alex Warren as an example to work from. Not that you necessarily know who Alex Warren is, but she's a big fan. He's popular right now. So yeah, the train demo derby would be awesome.
I don't know.
Oh, is this like the BattleBots thing?
Yeah.
I like racing the trains, yeah. Especially when you've got them on 3 levels. Top, middle and bottom.
Brought to you by Tide.
You just don't put the expensive trains on the top, ever.
I think the orange one
was Kevin was the one.
A little spastic.
Kevin was the one from Green Bay. Was he in there this year for this one for the bots?
I would assume so, but I don't know what was his.
Okay. You see it? What did you think of his boat for the boat race that he had this year?
It looked cool, but I didn't see it actually racing, so I don't know.
It was not very quick, but it was cool.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's neat stuff. What is that red thing? Oh, is that like an award brick type?
Yeah, Johnny. Agreed, Johnny G. Reed, you have to do months of training next year. Months.
I think that was Kevin's.
We're gonna actually do. I want to do a workshop during the show. I mean, even some of the guys that were when I was talking about that, they're like, "Well, you know,
remind me to be on that show then."
Even for the next year, I mean, it gets people kind of motivated because we had a lot of first timers this year. Yeah, just back them right off. Keep them going. Keep them going. Keep them going.
Yeah.
No contest.
No.
Wow, that was pretty good. Whose was that?
I think that's the Kevin you guys are talking about. Gray beard guy?
No.
Oh, GBB? Or GBG, not GBC?
No. That's Paul or somebody. I don't know his name.
See, I would assume that little one with the in the middle there is probably Dominic's, but I'm not sure.
The forklift, you mean?
No, not the forklift. The one that has the little orange spikes on the front. That could be his.
Yeah. Oh, the brick separators? Yeah, okay.
Oh, that could be, yeah.
What do you mean you didn't see this? Brickworld event. She was there.
There's a lot going on there. Yeah. This isn't one of your little shows that
you needed to be disguised and go to the back. You just stuck on that purple shirt and walked to the back of the hall. Nobody would have known who you were. You know.
There's this app, Cvent. You can put stuff on your schedule at Brickworld, and then you make sure you don't miss anything.
Yeah, I hear some people made a lot of money on this. Johnny G.
The year I come, what I'll do is I'll X out all the Star Wars exhibits so that I don't have to look at them.
You and your tangents, Brett.
I thought he was going to flip the Tide truck here. Not quite. So close. He's like stuck in the rim.
Johnny G, can you bet on the outcome? Another reason you need an English guy. I'd have had a book running. I'd have definitely had a book running. Come on, get your $10 bets. Which one's going to win?
No, place your bets. Place your bets.
No, you could probably bet. You just can't bet out loud. Dude, I just don't.
So it's just all silent bets? You're like, oh, I won. You bet against me. I won.
Yep, that's it.
That's the way to do it.
I missed the BattleBots too. I mean, I missed a lot this year, but I did volunteer a bunch, so kind of, you know, Count goes. Hey Mark, how do I get an activity brick?
You were in lots of activities.
No, my activity leader.
Oh, that's a whole different brick.
No killbots. Yeah, no killbots. You know, no weapons. I guess. I mean, you know,
Yeah, I
wouldn't
didn't see.
probably just you could fire it. I don't know if it'd do any good. No, that wasn't in my registration.
What's up, Yeti?
I had my Brickworld and my networking brick, but I did not have the activity brick. I know. That's so well. That's why I was wondering if I needed to check in like for the volunteer, because the volunteer you had to check in to get that. So I was wondering if I needed to check in for activity. So. I think I need music in the background of this.
There's sound, but
Do you have any classical music you could play?
Oh, I got lots of music.
Matches the mood.
this is like still going on for another minute.
Exactly. Don't be bothering Mark right now, Reed. Moto's right. We're in recovery. You can only imagine what kind of recovery he's in right now.
But with this BattleBots, what you need is why can't we be friends playing?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Uh-oh. Ooh, he's getting pushed.
Oh, that was close.
These three
Look,
are
dude, look at that Technic truck. Yeah, Technic.
flip them. Oh,
What's up, Rob Claxton?
Oh, Rob. Hey, Rob.
Yep, this is our Olympics. Yep.
Claxton.
Ooh, that was a close one.
Yeah, I missed the train Olympics. I think I was doing something for that and missed that. Whoa, teaming up there. Ooh.
Oh, they're tag teaming them. Oh, made it out of there just in time.
I think this is for the championship too. Nobody's pushing that tide truck around.
And you know the funny thing? Nobody has shown this on any of the videos I've seen so far. I've got a couple more to watch for Chicago, but
Looks like the truck's going on. Oh,
yeah, that's stuck.
I think the brick separator is Dominic's.
It might.
I don't know if he won yet again.
That was short. That one's over.
Yeah, I think that is. I think that was Dominic bending down to work on it or to fix something right away.
I almost thought the red brick one would have been him since he's won so many times, but you know.
No, the brick separator, I believe, is his.
Yep. So, the one guy lost his front right off the beginning, that red vehicle, when it hit the big red.
Oh, there goes Dominic. Of course, the other truck might be stuck now too. Go get him off while he's stuck. Go push him off.
He's got a bunch of soccer balls in here for weight.
Oh, he drove himself off.
Yeah, he was trying to get back on, and yep. All right. Well, the two heavyweights are both gone now.
This was Battle Royale, a 6-person. I don't know. Everybody that was left over, I think.
This one's very agile.
Oh, Dominic's trying to flip himself back onto the aisle. He can. He's doing exercises. He's exercising, getting ready for the next match.
I think this should be an event. You should put a set.
I think I've seen it.
It is an event.
I think I've seen it live.
You get a brick as a prize. This is a big event.
I think I've seen it live a couple times.
Are highly treasured.
I mean, if I'm near the FOXLUG people, they're like, "Oh, we're going back to watch Dominic." I'm like, "Oh, yeah, let's go." You know, I mean, as long as I'm not doing something else, you know. What day was this? Was this during the public, probably Saturday or Sunday?
Yeah, it was during the public.
Those two are still trying to get back on again.
There we go. There's the smart move.
Just flip him.
So hard.
Just ram him.
Yeah.
That one had that big orange brick separator thing or whatever up at the top there, but lost it when it ran into the big red brick.
It looks really hard to steer that one.
That one?
Yeah.
That it has those wheels in the back that rotate. So
Yeah.
Shopping cart.
oh,
There you go.
Whoa.
Or what? That was that one. Was that just a picture?
Hey, Steve, someone's got to be picked last.
I think that one might have almost zero turn.
That was my buddy's John T with the red Bionicle one. Yep.
Yeah, that one is very fast.
Not the
and
mask
quick.
one. The mask one's crazy, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, that was very surprising, Moto. Yeah, zero turn is when you don't have to go back and forward to turn. That's where that one with the weird wheels in the last video, I think that was almost zero turn.
Oop, off the table.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, if you can get back up on the table, are you still in it?
No, if you go off, you're done. Even if it... Ooh.
Oh.
That one's toast.
It's a lot of award bricks, whatever it is. Yeah, that looks like a lot. I don't, unless that's one of the Fitzpatricks. Maybe it's a Fitzpatrick entry because they were used to win a lot. So maybe it's them. Maybe they put all their bricks together and built a behemoth. Because I know they one of them was in the boat race.
Get out of the way! Get out of the way!
Oh, out.
Well, I guess that one's out.
I guess once a wheel hits the ground, I mean, somebody. Well, and it's an attendee. They're doing that. So, oh, look at that.
Yeah, just the math of that one.
The last one standing.
Hey, Haley.
Hey, Haley.
That's all I got.
Good. That's not bad.
So that was worth checking out.
Yeah.
I'd actually have a go at building a battle bot. That looks pretty cool.
It's not Soylent Green, Haley. It's not Skynet is people.
Not yet, Mr. Wagner. Not yet.
I don't know about that.
Well, we've already hit Skynet year and date, right? Wasn't that this year or the last year?
Listen, as I was like, Jesse, have you caught up on any movies? Seen He-Man Disclosure Day yet?
Nope.
I will not spoil either. Don't ask my opinion of He-Man. You probably won't like it. Do ask
already
my
given your
opinion
opinion multiple
of
times on
Disclosure Day.
He-Man.
You'll definitely like that.
Okay.
Well, I did forget. I did go to the face reveal type thing for like social media, and one of the ladies in there 3D printed some stuff. I like this. This sign was a good one.
Yeah, look, Johnny Genie's one of them.
Oh, let's see here. I should put a big screen.
Well, but they have to print it in Australian for him.
And just she printed some Brickworld 2026, and then hey Jesse, I've got an extra large scroll for the next time.
Whoa, I like that.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
What's that printed on?
Is it Waffair themed?
Just plastic 3D, 3D printed. So she made these. She had a bunch of stuff, and so I grabbed one of those. It was kind of cool. But yeah, that was. But there's only a few people in there. She's like, I don't think anybody'd show up for this, and I'm like, well, I mean, I kind of hoped it would be bigger, but it was in one of the back rooms. So like I was in one of the front rooms over there by the hotel.
She was in one of the bathrooms? That's weird.
One of the back rooms. Don't make
See
me come across that screen. Just give you a nice. Jesse, do you still have those pictures from D&D? You should probably show those pictures from the group picture for D&D.
Yeah, he really did Cajun City. He loved it.
I have
one of his
I
favorite
can
movies.
show more photos and stuff.
Well, no, just that one photo is kind of cool.
Okay.
Remember the 10 of the same?
Well, then why'd you say photos if you only wanted to show one photo?
He wants to show the photo of him not in the picture. That's what he's
Yeah,
getting at.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The camera person.
That one was classic.
The camera person only shot this part of me, didn't shoot the head. I thought I kind of was getting into the picture, but the way they
Nice. Too late, Johnny G. Too late.
I'm surprised you stayed awake for pictures, Reed.
I
Well, he
did
doesn't
like
have to stay awake.
I did like the fact that Wagner Jr. got nominated. Yeah, see, look at that. And there's like
There you go. There you
all
go,
the
Reed.
pictures are like that.
Wow,
the
Mel's
picture
got quite the belly.
Yeah.
That's what Wake Up Jacob.
Look, Mel's
Wagner
even got a
Jr.
purple
took this
shirt. Look at
picture.
that.
Yeah, what's that all about? Mel's got a purple shirt too.
He forgot it.
There's the graveyard scene.
Looks like a lot of coffins.
some coffins
Yeah.
and some gravestones.
A lot of death.
The road to
A lot of killing by us.
that was the zombie clock.
Oh yeah, Chris is awesome. Was he in that photo?
Yeah, this guy.
Yeah, in the back.
Yeah, nice. He had a great dice tower.
Yeah.
Yep. He played our NPC.
He might play tonight with us.
Your paladin?
No, what? Who did he play? I don't remember. I don't remember who it was.
Roger. The
Wasn't it an
paladin.
NPC paladin?
We had a.
No, come on, Reed.
Was,
Hey, Big Nate.
there's Panda in the back.
Don't make me come over there. Oh well, and then
Because
You know,
you're
Panda-
wrong, and I told you you're wrong.
Oh, there's the photo.
There we go.
I should post that one.
I'm in there. Yeah,
There's Stash.
there's
and
Stash. Yeah, he was there.
Richie.
Hey, how'd you let Stash in?
He was on the show for a little bit.
You gotta have some rules.
I heard him say, Reed, that he liked the comment I had up.
There's Tiki Night. We went to the Tiki Bar with Paul Hetherington and
Stuart.
Stewart and Doug.
That's it. You tell him, Johnny G.
Oh, here's
That looks like a draft to me.
here's what a draft looks like if you haven't seen a draft room before.
I'm trying to guess which set this is by what I'm seeing here. I should be able to tell by those figures.
Yeah, that's
Should be
the one
able
I
to
By
did.
the boxes.
Are the boxes there?
Those are
Yeah,
windscreens.
Oh, it's that snow speed. It's that fire speeder, isn't it?
Fire
Oh, that's right. Did you get a lot of the figures, Jesse?
Yeah, I did. I got.
Nice.
Let's see here.
Yeah, that would have been awesome. That's the one I want to do the most. Yes, Army rations. That's right, Steve. Yeah, that was the black snow speeder from the
I know I'm in the
Lego
small
mixed up
screen
Star
on
Wars.
top, but I got 4 of the evil
Holy
ape guys.
cow, that's awesome.
5 of the because that person it's just a good torso.
Oh, it's a great all 3 of them are good torsos.
Yeah. So.
But
this is just a
the
great
Duros is
torso.
the best.
You can use that
Yep.
castle.
That's awesome.
Easy. And
Yep,
then
I
the
use him
bad
for
guy.
Star Wars too.
Ooh,
Yeah, he has a great mage torso. And he's a Duros, which we don't have a lot of.
I've only got one of these, but it's more.
That's the worst of the torsos, so
Yeah,
you're
it's
good.
got 2 weird arms. They're really
That's
good. in
awesome.
that.
Boy, that's a
I think I got
perfect
4
match for
other picks with parts,
that. Wow.
so that's pretty good. This guy was next to me with this spider, the brain and the spider.
Oh, the Bomar Monk? Nice.
Yeah.
That was a cool build.
There's my tower.
Oh, who had that? That's pretty tall.
I like that
Crazy.
giant rainbow portal. You know, that's
Yeah.
that's the way to travel. We have to do that more
It's
often.
nice that we can see your castle there, Jesse. Your clear one.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Looks
Changing
cool.
colours.
Rainbow portal with his flexagons.
Sideways, but
Ooh, the
Here's
panels. Ooh, the panels.
That's our
Oh, yeah. Yep.
that's part of the castle 2.0 for WISLUG. That's our.
Isn't it 3.0 at this point?
Is it 3? It
The
might
size
be
of
3.
that dock is tiny.
Mine went into that into that old into my
Oh, there's Andrew's castle. That's awesome.
I thought it was Hoosiers Church.
That
Derby
was a
cat.
nominee for a Brickworld.
This is a cool jungle kind of scene. They had
Yeah.
all the elephants, ostriches. And that's pretty cool. I forget what. This was a weird.
Oh, there was that big Minecraft build. Yep. Weird.
It's like a weird troll build. He's got the book down there. It does look like the book.
Yeah.
It's just
I've
a
seen that
weird,
book before.
odd shape.
There's Jeff.
Somebody
It's
trying to use helium balloons to get height.
Oh, that was a nice castle layout.
Minecraft.
Oh, there's Ben's Minecraft layout. That was really cool.
Yeah, that was neat. He was posting in progress pictures of it too. So as he
He usually is pretty good at that.
Really good Olympic village.
At the Olympic skiing.
I mean, they did a great
I
job.
feel like he had an Olympic summer events last year, but I could be wrong.
Mm.
there's Jordan with one of his spaceships. I think he's brought that before.
Oh, yep. Oh, that was a nice deer burger.
See,
is
I've never seen that one.
This guy's from up here in Minnesota, Evan. He does the architecture game. He had the U of M thing there. That
I like the
Oh,
bio.
cool.
Though.
there's
that that one won for best vignette. I think the little Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time build on the left there.
Well, they're both Ocarina of Time. Forest Temple and then the
Oh, are they?
Phantom Ganon fight, or is that the real Ganon fight?
Ooh, that one for best large castle building, I think.
Yeah, that was Saturn. That was Pete's castle. That was awesome.
Yeah, those were some of the trophies I helped put out after I finished helping Ben. And this large zoo.
There was the WISLUG Zoo.
Timberwolves.
Yep, the basketball court. That was a university, I think, or a stadium. It was a specific court, but I don't remember which one.
It's the Timberwolves. It has the Timberwolves
Oh,
logo
nice.
on it.
Okay. The giant roller coaster.
Luke built that. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That was the Disney. Wasn't that the Disney roller coaster?
Yeah, that looks like Avatar. Cool.
Yep.
That was cool.
Night.
That one.
Oh, yep. What is it? It's something about Lowe's. I can't remember the name of it.
Such great lows.
Such great Lowe's. Yeah. Yep.
Powerful story and incredible technique. Like I'm like, well, what is?
Yeah,
going
they had a fantastic build last year too.
Jeez.
That's Chris's build with one of the Lego Masters. That one was pretty cool too. That got nominated for best small collab, I think.
Your dad. I like how Smolix just kind of like posted up on the Matrix sign here.
That Gotham build looks so much better in the light too.
Yeah, when the lights
Looks
are
so
out.
great in the day, and then you see it at the
Good old Smile. That was probably the best build there.
Yeah. Amazing.
Yeah, I love them. The Harknesses or something like that. They had my favorite build last year.
I like the dragon, but I also like that big building.
Oh, that was a Wicked University build. Whatever the name of the university is from Wicked.
Yeah, that was like the other half. The other half is the Oz build. It was the same group, I think, that did the castle and
James.
Yep.
Did this.
Oz collab.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I like that.
It's like a casino, I think, or something. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Hotel.
I think it might have got nominated. That was what won the best. I think that won Best Youth Creation. I think that one there.
Best youth, yeah.
I think so. Yeah. I believe so because I put the trophies out for that.
These are all my pictures before any nominations.
Yeah, no, I mean I put out Best Youth Creation and I put out Best Large Castle Building. I helped Dan Church do some of that stuff. After I finished with Ben, Ben said you can go ask Dan if he needs any help, and so I went over and Dan said sure. So I helped.
That one best motion.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. There's a lot of stuff. I mean, it's just there's VMAX Mac that he had showed on the Sunday night stream a couple times. That was the
this whole
Mad
group
Libs collab there.
The Tainted. This is the Tainted Mad Lib collab. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
They're all mixed up.
Horny and wrong.
Space Pirate Laundromat. Pretty good.
I mean, all the different sizes shows, you know, if you're thinking of coming, even for the first year, you can build something small. It doesn't have to be big. I mean, most of us start with small mocks and they just grow and they get out of control. So they take over.
This was pretty funny. Is that a Mark Larson build?
I think that's Mark's. Mark, that's yours, isn't it? I think that is. I think he was showing that on the show a little bit, so I believe that's probably his.
Yeah, I can see his name down there. Good roofing. Wow, that thing is nice.
Yep, that is me. Yep, that's what we figured. We figured. I think there was the only other Fabuland was from one of the WISLUG people. Had a huge Fabuland setup. Oh, where was that? I missed that. Was that right next to the
by that big flag?
Oh, yeah, I missed that.
250 flag.
Yeah.
One of the 250 flags.
I might have.
How to Train a Dragon. These dragons are
that's pretty cool.
Excellent.
It's pretty cool. Oh, nice. Oh, it's corner of the Eurobricks display. Yeah, I probably walk right past it.
Yeah, that How to Train Your Dragon build was awesome. That minus Tirith got nominated as well.
It's pretty epic.
That won an award at Brick Days. That ship there, I think, might have won. I think it might have won.
That build was amazing. The detail was fantastic. If you look at the sand, it like the sand goes back and forth like you'd see in the waves. They had angled wedge slopes, or curve slopes. It was amazing.
Yeah, it didn't win the lights award, even though it's pretty cool with the lights. The Under the Sea brother sister duo won the lights at Brick Days because that was there. Oh, look at that! There's Michaels with some ice bears and badgers coming into either referee or wreak havoc.
Referee, Civil War.
Yeah, I think he had problems with his other build, so.
I like this one. It's Plants vs. Zombies.
Oh, that one was really cool. And that was a team that did that, I believe.
Yeah. That looked cool at night too. This was
those must be the clear dragons. Somebody was asking about. I missed those.
Yeah, there you go. Do that with your plates.
Those be them.
Nah, I'll pass. It's already been done now. I don't need to do it now.
Do it in the form of an ice bear. Big giant ice bear.
If I do an ice bear, he's going to be about 8 feet tall. It'll have to be true to life, I guess.
This guy Jeff did these monsters and this vampire house.
Yeah, that
So
was
good.
pretty cool.
Check this stuff out, Brett. Power Man.
Oh, those were amazing.
Spooky bricks. His let's see if I
I
have
was
a close.
actually looking at that cabinet with the potions in it.
But that was the Frankenstein. That was the Elvira.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh, there's the legs of the Frankenstein, it looks like.
there we go. These two are great. Holy cow.
Elvira's on point.
Whoop. Teen Titans. Muppets in a dungeon.
Oh, that was cool. That was by the same guy that was by your NPC Paladin guy.
Oh, really? Chris did this
Yep.
too?
Yeah.
Yeah, because here's his dice tower where it's a collab, 2 people.
Yep.
I did the story, and that's my 20 down there. I rolled a 20 for the end of the story. Beat the
Wow.
dragon. Dungeon crawler Carl. There's the whole dice tower.
Cool.
He built some dragons. And there's the new achievements. Pretty good characters here. I want to do a dungeon crawler Carl collab maybe next year. See what happens.
It looks like something of Ben's, perhaps.
Yeah, that's Ben's, I believe.
Yeah, that's all those flexagons. Yeah, and flex or whatever that other one is.
Coming together. Cyclops. Pretty cool. Took the minifig and made a big Cyclops out of it.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Yeah, I'm down, Mark. Me and you and Amanda and Chris for sure. That's 4. If we can get maybe a couple more. Do your favorite scene from a different book. And include the book. I think we're gonna maybe mosaic.
I think it's 2 Cerberus.
Here's girl bricks a lot. Nicole did some pretty good tree work here. Fantasy setting for the elves or friends, elves, whatever. Here's a Sesame Street Star Wars mashup. It's pretty funny. Met that guy.
Yeah. I think Wookiee Monster been in before. But Big's Bird was the first time he was there, I believe.
Here is David. He does some great stuff.
I think the fish got nominated for something too. I thought best 3D art, I believe.
That's wild. Yeah, his figures are something else. Whatever scale this is, it's a little bigger than Mini Land. It's very much bigger than Mini Land, actually.
I got to bounce, guys. Reed, I've left you an explanation in the private chat, dude. I will catch up with everyone next week, hopefully, with a purple shirt. If not, I'm coming to
Yeah,
America.
you should have it. Oh, this was cool.
Reed,
Later, Brett.
I know where you live.
This was one of the
Hey,
Lego
yeah.
Masters Juniors. This was his build.
It had magnets under it, and you can actually
Yeah,
move around.
His dad showed me the mechanism. It was like used like the Mindstorm type bricks. They did get the white brick though. They did get a white brick with that. So because his dad had told me that when I ran into him the next day. Because he was the one. They came to Brick Slopes, Colorado last year with the actual water. The castle actually had actual water in it and such. So it was pretty cool. So I met them last year. So Yeah, there was some really good castle stuff this year.
Yeah.
Some really neat stuff. Jesse took way more pictures than I did. I did not take as many pictures.
This is only the first half. This is
Yeah, that
like
was pretty
before
cool,
Night
too.
Trains.
That got nominated. That nominated for best mega.
Best creatures, I think, or sculpted dinos. Pretty good. Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Yeah, there's definitely.
That's Doug. He couldn't bring his ISS, but he brought a mock of his himself. So I thought that was kind of funny. That's what he could fit in a suitcase. There's that car. I think that best replica car, or I don't know.
Yeah,
Category, or was nominated anyway.
I know I think I got nominated because I think I
It's
voted.
nominated as a best train.
Well, that one did. Cool.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, the Oz train over in the LGMS actually won best train, so that's kind of cool.
Best creature, Jurassic. Yeah, thanks, Mark. Zane built this Dumbledore thing. It's pretty cool with the Phoenix flying around.
I think that might have gotten nominated too.
Dynamic.
Might got
Pink wheels.
Yep, Mink Wheels Castle. That was pretty cool. I think she got nominated for best large castle building, but lost to the Saturn.
Local teen, David built this with a friend or two. Ninjago skyscraper thing, super good. Or if that counts as youth, then pretty good. Teen anyway. Ninjago, Destiny's Bounty.
And they were playing the board game on it a couple times. I saw it once when they were playing it. The Ninjago board game.
This was next to me in my area. Warcraft kind of.
Yeah.
Building.
And there's yeah, I mean the one in the back there on the left with the red roof. I mean, there's somebody out there that's been posting a lot of images of something like that out there on Instagram and stuff. So there is a story behind the giant Ninjago ship.
Yes.
I think weren't they asked to build it by Lego because of the game release? I thought that's what I heard.
Maybe.
This was cool too. And that one best, I think best replica or best scaled replica maybe.
I like this one. I like this for a simple battle scene. You could just have, the ice guys versus the desert.
And then things. Yes.
Fire versus ice. It's cool. And then who will win? You get to vote for.
Yeah, I mean, there's a little bit of everything there. That's definitely a show you see a little bit of everything.
Tower of Arthak.
There you go. Oh, there's another.
More koi fish in a mosaic.
Oh yeah, that might have won. Did that win best 2D art? I can't remember. I think that might, and that might get nominated.
Art, yeah.
So that was
Pretty
cool.
dynamic. Trains.
We're on the move again. Coolest. Well, Brick Dad, you got to move a little bit here and there. There's always stuff going on. Yeah, I think that train got nominated too. I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a classic. Where Thomas got his. This thing was wicked too. It had these.
Yeah, that was cool. I did like
guys. It was crazy.
There's just so much. I mean, you just by looking at stuff you learn. That was the other half of that. That was the brother sister duo. They had that. They had the axe, and then they had the under the sea. Pretty cool stuff. Because they were at the brick days. So that's pretty cool too.
This one, yeah. That sign in the background. Pretty sure those are lightsaber blades.
Really?
Yeah, look at this close up.
Oh yeah,
It's
somebody did that like once before. I wanted to try and do that up and down at one point, but that was with some
like
black.
the end of
Oh, light bright.
light
Yeah.
bright. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean that's one
Pretty
mistake
wild.
and you got a mess. So that's
Yeah. Hollow Knights.
one of the. I guess.
Castle of
Yeah, they
Many
said that the
Doors.
same builder built both of those. Is that correct? I think so.
I believe this is the newer castle. Yeah.
Yeah, the one behind it, I think, might have been the one that won last year. I believe. I think that one won last year.
Full of breakaway or pull away walls that you can see inside.
Yeah, I think both of them had like the hinges on it, so you could open them all up.
Mhm.
But I think that one won last year. I'm pretty sure because it was up front last year with because right next to Matt Turner's castle.
This was Annabelle's from Canada.
Nice. Another good castle town, castle layout. Oh yeah, lots of
Yeah,
landscaping.
this one was full of all the different factions. Or
Oh,
something.
won the Judges Award last year. Okay, for the Hinge Castle. Okay, yep.
Judges Award. Okay. Some dragons on there. And these boats. I really like this one.
Yeah, I didn't hand out any of my 1x2 plates this year. I need to rebuild some for next year.
I think the guy's been doing this one for a while, but every year he adds more and more factions or something to it.
Yep. I mean, that's always good. Yep. Change it up. Makes it different. You know, that's how you can display it all multiple years. You change it up. So
this is Porgs versus Penguins.
Oh, I wonder. I think that's different. He's been there before. I think he must have changed. I think he changed up the whole.
Yeah, he had aliens invading now.
Oh yeah, because he's had that before, but I think it was a different setup the last time. The castle might be somewhat the same, but definitely has had. I think he's definitely changed it up each year, so you make it a little bit different. That's cool. She's from NILTC. It's hers. Hers is that one, and then the Aqua Castle too. Next door.
Here's the X-Men basketball court that everybody talks about building. They actually built it.
I remember our discussion as we were looking at it.
They had all the danger room and what do you call it? Very cool. Here's Corey's Black Cinema dudes. He quizzed me on the guy with the yellow and asked me if I knew what movie it was from. I don't know if you guys know.
Which one?
The yellow.
The only thing that comes to mind for me is I can't tell what he's got in his shoes. Roll bounce, but it's probably not right.
No.
Nope, don't know.
It's the pimp of the year from I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker.
Yeah, I think we know that builder.
Oh yeah, spoilers. I got the backside here. Well, I'm going backwards in my photos. That's why this is last. Mysterio is creating this spot illusion, and then from the front side, you don't see any of that Mysterio stuff. Really well done, Steve. Crazy. Technique is amazing. Steve Pilda, yes. Yeah, that is great. Do something you love. Do use your imagination, make your own kind of scene. Love it. This is Hawkeye Lego Mans. Alex Neer, our graphic, Brickworld's graphic dude. Pretty good. If you look close, these figures and stuff, and it's kind of seasonal or what's going on here. Really done good stuff. Mr. Schneer, Alex Schneer.
Yeah, his brother was on the show at one point within the last couple weeks.
This is Brian Caprica's build, DuckTales. He said he just threw it together in the last something.
I like the vault, which is pretty cool.
This is Amanda Fuchs, rabbit, life size cage.
Oh, that was pretty sweet.
This is Jesse Holmes. He's from Minnesota too. He built this life-size arcade. People are having fun playing old games. Don't forget about Baby Boomer. Have you heard of Baby Boomer? It's a pretty good game. Best game of all time. There's Dr. Doom doing 6-7. This Princess of the Caribbean collaboration was pretty cool. A bunch of the Princess Friends dolls and Disney stuff, but all in mashed up with like a pirate theme. Here's Miss Piggy's pirate ship.
I like the big one with the cool sails. That was pretty cool.
This was Monica Berry's. Monica is a good builder, and there's her Miss Piggy. Yeah, so they had a whole bunch of stuff, and there's Marvel here on the other side. So this is Avenger Tower, Pirate Cove, and Sanctum, and all the Avengers were Friends dolls, and there's a Captain America pirate ship in the back.
There's Scott's and Jennifer's.
Scott and Jennifer's Star Wars.
Yep, I think it won Best Star Wars.
Robots versus these. This was just amazing. Like the color schemes, you could just stare at this. That's work of art.
I didn't get to see it in the dark. I didn't make that far.
Oh, so good in dark. Yeah, I got those photos, but it's getting close to my time here.
Yeah, I know. I see that.
We'll get to the end of my first run, and then maybe next week I'll show more. Here's Kevin's Goblin Dreadnought.
Yeah.
Mr. Wagner.
No, I think they won Best Star Wars, Mark. I thought they won Best Star Wars. Maybe Groups Layout Small, but I think they won Best Star Wars. I thought. Maybe not. I don't remember. I'll have to ask when they get to Baby Beach. Whoa, look at that. That's pretty cool.
This guy was pretty cool. Did a space bar, very mashed up all the different things.
That's what I saw.
I told him we need to have a portal with the ice bears invading. He didn't have Chima. Oh,
yeah. I missed that. I probably should have. I had the ice bears with air tanks. That'd have been cool.
This is basically what he's doing is portals of here's the portal, right? And people are invading through the portal and into this space. And there's Marvel and there's space and there's this thing. And yeah, that would have been good for you to collab with that guy. But I mentioned it to him. He was not.
I wonder what group do you remember? Remember what group he was with or anything? I don't know.
He's over here.
I'll have to go research. That's fine.
It's Paul Hetherington. Schmalg again. Guess I'm coming back around the room. There's Moto. Very inspirational. Solitude. That was amazing. Here's like Lord of the Rings style train. I might have to steal this technique.
Nice.
So I got some photos there to steal this technique. I might have to do something like that.
Well, there's the train station one best train layout right there.
Central Grand Station, Central Grand. That looks real right there. It's crazy. I guess they're all floating there. I wish I saw him put this together because he had to build it, like load it on site. I don't know. There's no way to connect these. They just sit like this. So I'm still kind of dumbstruck. Got the pictures of the Deadpool for Larry.
Mm-hmm.
All the Deadpools. Oh, and that's probably not it. But I think I'm gonna call it.
Okay.
For
big hauler's gonna come back. Oh yeah, Panda brought us some maple cookies too. So
nice. It's good seeing you out there, everybody. I'm gonna take a break and get ready for D&D.
Are you nerds playing D&D tonight?
Yeah,
we are, I guess.
Nerds.
We're gonna recap because it'll be hard to play next week with the holidays. So play this week and not play on the 3rd, and then probably come back, and then I'm playing in person in 4 weeks, or 3 weeks.
Yeah, and we have Bay Beach coming up here a few weeks, about 3 weeks. What, 17th, right? 17, 18, 19?
Yep, I believe so.
And I'm planning on going up
That'll be
there.
real good.
Mark, thanks for being in the chat. Chris is going to be on, so I'm going to be there to say hi to my best friend. Yeah, Chris is
going to be on. Yeah.
Invited to play D&D. He
fine, Mark. Leave us. That's great.
He jumped into the campaign. He's
Half
got his
you
character.
people are leaving.
He said he will come in late because.
Yep. And then this was the cool Gujik this year. This was pretty sweet. Space Castle Flexagon.
Got it all.
Got it all.
Well,
but that's a little bit more than 10 different parts though. So yeah.
Just a little more.
I think I would probably. Yeah, you're welcome. I'll let you guys continue.
Very
take over
good,
the show.
Mark. Good timekeeping. And it wasn't 30 minutes. I was on at 8 o'clock, so 20 minutes.
Cheers, everyone.
What are you eating? Ice cream or something,
Jesse.
or what? Cereal?
Better
See ya,
Pat.
Jesse.
Yeah.
Hi, Jesse. Cereal.
Cereal.
A super cereal.
Yeah, it was a very good
Yeah.
representation of Ben's castles and spaceships.
I might have to change some of mine because it doesn't have enough snow. Doesn't have enough snow on there. So
You just change other people's builds? That's not very nice, you read. 3 hours. Come on.
well, actually, it did. And there was one that did have some white stuff on it. And I was like, oh, but yeah, yeah, it was good. It was good. It was good. It was good. I mean, and they went out quick too. It was, real quick. So I did get a brick from another D&D player. They were, where was I? Was it just might have been for the show early on or something. Somebody walked up and was saying, so it might have been TJ and
Oh, yeah.
Claire.
Nice.
So that was kind of cool. Got that, and then somebody 3D printed. I got something from Neat Bricks. Neat Bricks had something there, and then I did get there was someone sitting in the lobby from Beauty the Kitty Goddess. So I got my Charity Champ bricks. I got my Volunteer brick. Just going to have to petition for my other brick, I guess. Put in a request. Have it saved for next year.
I don't know, Nikki. I didn't see her.
Huh?
Doesn't mean she wasn't there. I don't think she was.
Who's Amber Leah?
That might have been who was with TJ. I think it's one of the persons he does. I think he does a stream with her in a week.
There was someone with her, or a lady with him.
Or a couple. Are you going to continue this evening, Kevin?
I am. Well, you nerds go play D&D.
You know. Yeah, I don't know either. I don't know. It's not listed. But I was wondering. That's what I was thinking, because the volunteers used to be in the thing too.
Amber Leah do.
And now you had to sign up. You had to actually check in for volunteers, make sure you know we're there and stuff. So I mean, maybe got changed. They got changed without you knowing.
Again, stop bothering Mark with your missing brick.
Hey,
Take care of that later.
Hey, my message in Discord, I hadn't heard anything. I figured I'd just, I mean, he's here. I figured
You'd bother him while he's on your stream. That's really nice of you. Quiet, you.
Well,
Nikki.
Yeah, Kevin's character went into like real retirement. So I mean, he hasn't been playing for
He achieved his goal. He became a squirrel in real life.
Yeah. Poor him.
Poor him. That's Nirvana for him. Where did Brett go?
Brett left. It takes. He had something. I don't know. He said he had something in the private chat. Oh, yeah. He said
What?
He had to go. So.
Well,
No, and I did get something from Ben for helping out. So he did give me a set for helping him with his Gujits. So that's kind of cool. And then
nice.
my door prize set, might have to build that at some point. I got this nice, cool snow set. I got one of those snow sets. So
Hey, I got that one too. That's a nice one.
it's got those nice clear panels on there. I'll have to figure out how to use those.
Hello, Chris. Hello, Stash.
Stash is here now.
We already talked about both of you tonight.
Yeah. Well, I mean, actually,
Is
Mark.
that pronounced Celeste?
Mark, in defense, it was his son who took the photos that got only my gut and not my face. So, I mean, it's only fair that he calls it out.
Teamwork makes the dream work. And I was saying that,
randomly got, yeah. Well, yeah. I like working registration. I worked it twice. I mean, I probably won't volunteer for badge entrance next year early on Saturday, Sunday. I mean, that caused me a lot.
Reed blames kids for things all the time.
A lot of lost sleep this year. I needed more sleep, so probably won't volunteer for that. That was too early. Maybe a later shift. Maybe.
I was saying that Mel had developed quite the belly because the way the picture was set up.
Yes.
It was pretty funny.
I was gonna say I don't have my dice. I don't know what happened to my dice.
Definitely need your dice. Yeah.
Let's in with the boat. They could be in with the boat, maybe. It shouldn't be.
Food. Only 41 elements this year. Oh, that's almost half of them. So you know what that means.
Oh, I did. I forgot. I did buy some stuff from. Ended up throwing it in here.
Look at these, Reed. You can see through these, which means you'll like them.
What are those? Hold on. What is that?
What are those?
Did you order those on Bricklink?
No. I just received them through our annual acquisition process. I'm surprised you didn't get any of them.
No, I got orange ones. I got the orange.
Wait, you didn't get any of these?
No.
You're always talking about transport, and you didn't get a finally useful transport?
I did not get any of those. I didn't need any of those.
They're from one of the Minecraft sets.
Yeah, I didn't need any of those.
I got 25 of them. I probably should have gotten more, but
I was looking. Bricklock did print some 2x2 tiles in trans blue, but I don't know if I kept those. Must be in a different bin. No, but I did buy some
those before.
I did buy some wacky bags from Crazy Bricks. I did buy some of those. I bought some of these guys.
Later, Mark.
Later, Mark.
Bye, Mark.
I bought some of the large crystal. He has those larger crystals. I bought a couple of the clear ones in that. So he threw some stuff in my bag. So wacky bags were cool. I think some are UV reactive, glow in the dark, and some are just translucent. But that was the other stuff. I always purchase stuff from Crazy Bricks, so I guess I did forget those purchases earlier. I do not see my dice.
Yeah, it's like one of the best Christmas presents, and I've just been sitting on it since Brickworld. So I'm pretty pumped to go through it.
Okay,
Same with me. I was surprised to see these in here.
Well, I guess I'll
I
take
see some
off.
nice woven trunks.
I'll take off. Go join the guys for D&D.
Don't get killed.
Yeah, I'll try not to. We're killing zombies. I have to roll digital dice tonight because I don't have it on my dice. So, but, okay.
All right. Well, bye, Mr. Reed.
Later. See you, Stash.
See you at Brickworld. Good luck.
Reed.
All right.
Then there was two.
There we go. It's the only trans dark blue piece I got. Imagine that. Not surprising. Yeah, we wish Johnny G, but you never know. And Panda, as exciting as your logo is, I don't think we need to bother with a logo.
No.
That's a good question. I don't. That's a great question. I don't remember if I have your. Oh, I do. Let me see if I can do that or not. Mr. Estachio. Sorry, those in the chat. Give me just a second here. Trying to add some entertainment. Why won't this let me copy? Come on. The whole way that Gmail or that the invites are sent out is kind of messed up.
Mark says he can forward it.
Oh, thank you, Mark. Best show stuff and things. I don't know what you mean by that, Johnny G. And thank you, Mark. I appreciate it. If I didn't just say that, which I might have. Ooh, that's right. I got a whole bunch of these in pan. Yeah, a decent chunk. So it should be 3,000 of these, which I used in mass in my castle that you were kind enough to show last week, Panda. Which I don't think, I doubt the lighting was showing all that well. Well, it wouldn't have because it only showed up well during World of Lights.
What, for yours?
For mine, yes. Did you happen to see it during World of Lights?
I did.
It was everything I hoped for. And let me see if I can share this. I don't think there's anything I don't want to share on there. Don't think I've shared before, so it might take me a minute to do this. Yes, I know, only 3K. I'm finding that I needed a lot more than that for my build. Panda, how do I share screen here?
It's the
I have a plus
icon
monitor.
the plus monitor button at the bottom should allow me to share. I don't know if it's different. Should be the same.
Let me know if you're seeing my screen.
No.
No. Oh, there you go. Entire screen. It's window within window within window. Now I should be showing, right?
Yep.
So, I had this lit up during the regular hours, so the glow of the lava, I'm using quotation marks even though you can't see me doing it, was pretty visible a decent ways away in the hall. For on Saturday night when they did the 2 hours of World of Lights, the glow worked very well. There we go. So I had a combination of bright light yellow brick and white brick, and so the light shone through the bright light yellow. It didn't show through the white. So, and then all of the orange, the bright light orange, reflected up onto the white and yellow brick on the bottom here. And then there were lights inside the towers. There were lights up inside the top tower, and then a flashlight going straight up to the top. So, and then that lighting also worked well within the build itself. And it was pretty much visible across the hall as long as there weren't obstructions. So lighting worked out very well because all the other castles are lit as well, but the sun was shining brightly like it was supposed to. So, but these bricks are over probably close to 2/3 of them are 4 plate tall 1x2 rounded plates that are just stacked. So I have big bags of, or I got lots and lots and lots of those. So, this, there we go. This is in bright light yellow or the cool yellow. So I probably have at least 1,000 of these in bright light yellow, 1,000 of these in white, and then I also used 1x2 bricks and 1x2 plates to stagger with them, but that allowed me to get the round effect on that castle that you saw. So it ended up working out really well. It's just I had a hard time doing detailing and greebling on that with the way it was rounded, but it worked well with the lighting. So yeah, so I had to be pretty bright. But that's where I'm finding a lot of uses for these 1x2 rounded plates. And so I have more than I'll ever need in white. And I know I have more than I'll ever need in bright light yellow. I've got these in tan. I picked up a decent amount in dark blue gray, but I'm gonna need more. But it's a nice. I did them 4 plates tall instead of 3, so they are rectangular than your standard 1x2 bricks are. It's not quite rectangular. It's 5 plates in one direction and 4 plates in the other, so it's a 4-to-5 ratio, but it's still more square than your other alternative. Which, come to think of it, I could have just done 5, but 4 worked well with staggering, so I could do snot and do ingots up along the side on the inside. So you might have to widen, or I always have to click the link to show the entire message for it to work. And send me your email. So let me see if I can just send you the link. It's always kind of a pain to do it the way Reed sends it over, and I think that's just a stream. So let me try to send you the link if I can. See if that works. Stash. Let's see where I'm going here. But no, it was a very good Brickworld, and the caliber of builds there was amazing. With all of the GBC as well as most of the trains being moved to the other room, there was a lot more room for regular builds in the main hall, and they did not disappoint. So it was pretty impressive. There were a couple of categories that hopefully this works for you, Stash. We'll see. There were a couple of categories that were just filled with phenomenal builds. So the creature category, the winner was a T-Rex versus an Ankylosaurus that was about this big. I wonder if I share my photos. I probably could. And I could keep showing more of Brickworld because I have a ton of photos myself. And then there was a red-tailed hawk. There was a giant kind of dragon snake. There was a beautiful fox, which I think Jesse showed. There was just some amazing stuff. So if we get Stash on here, he could distract you guys while I upload some pictures. But yeah, World of Lights had some beautiful stuff as well. So until then, I will continue to show stuff that I picked up. I'm trying to remember if this is a complete waste or not. I got a bunch of the brown D bricks. I don't think they've shown up on the wall in brown. I think it's been tan and light bluish gray, but got 500 Vs, and those are I use these so many spots in my builds this year. These bricks are incredibly useful. So if you do any kind of snot or any kind of non-rectangular building, I would highly recommend picking it up when you see it on the wall. Because
Always, Johnny G.
I picked up, I think, 2 or 3 large boxes of them, and I'm going through them like candy in my builds. Haha! I know that sound.
Did that finally work?
It sure did. Hey, Stash, how's it going?
I didn't want you to be all alone by yourself. I felt bad.
Oh, thanks. Well, Panda's here, but he's here in voice only.
Sorry, I never see him, and then I saw him the other day. I'm like, who are you? He's like, Panda. I'm like, oh, okay, good to meet you.
Yeah, so that's what happened the first time I met Panda. It's the Kevin Panda Stash Show. It's a Kevin Panda Stash Show.
Oh,
So-
weird.
Yeah,
Reed and Jesse were on earlier, but they had to go kill stuff in D&D. And Brett was on earlier. He had to part as well. So how is Brickworld for you, Stash?
Nice and peaceful. Oh, yeah, some setup strife with people not pulling their weight, but hopefully we're going to get that fixed. But that was close.
You weren't part of Naboo, were you?
Okay, so we were right next to them the entire time. Empire Lug.
Mhm.
I think it's Empire Lug. I don't know. I kept seeing Brothers Brick say Boyle. And
I think it was
we
Empire.
watched-
Yep.
we watched them set up on Thursday. We watched them set up on Friday. We watched them keep setting up on Saturday. And we watched them, I believe they called it on Sunday because they kind of stopped and cheered a little. But I don't know if that was ever, I don't know if they ever actually finished setting up. And then they were like racing the Boo Starfighters around the hall. So I don't know what that was, but I'm not judging. It's just like, okay, I can't imagine going to Brickworld and having to set up for 3.5, 4 days, missing the entirety of the convention because your layout's not complete. I mean, the pirate display from 2012 was probably the beast that I remember. but that
Yep.
was done by midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning on Saturday. So it was,
Yeah.
And
Well,
by done, it was like 2 little things because 2 people hadn't showed up. But everything was in, everything was up, everything was done for the most part.
Yeah, I know with the haunted house or the haunted amusement park display, we had the one
I remember that one.
that just didn't build anything, so we had to quick scramble and fill in his spot. But I think that's the worst we've had it. Well, and the color versus monochrome, which ended up being almost nothing because no one brought anything significant.
Yeah.
But yeah, historically, I've always taken forever to finish up. Usually, I'm getting done by like Friday at 5, and
Sure.
so I was very happy to not have to do that this year.
Yeah.
Hello, Marcus. How's it going?
Hey, that's the way to get me here is to bring Stash on
What's up?
because not much. I've been great. I've been really exhausted this week, of course, but I'm like,
I can imagine.
Stash was my first buddy in the area that built Lego, and like I miss you tons. And we don't get to talk anymore. I'm like, we should. You know what happened this year is like in April we opened offices in Schaumburg.
For Brickworld?
And so we're 5 minutes down the road from the Renaissance. So I'm like, all right, well, what I have not done yet is told Stash, hey, like I'm back in the area. Like I can't even express to everybody like how much like Stash and I connected at the very
the first connection. You guys would laugh. I have no problem telling it, but I don't know. You probably know. So it was my first actual Brickworld. So
yes.
What was the first one? 6 or 7?
The first one was 7, and so you and I connected in 8.
I attended that as a guest, but it was just like, oh, there's this thing going on. You should go, because Lauer actually told me. So Kevin used to date my sister, so that's how I found out.
I forgot about that. Jesus.
Yeah. She's in a Brick Journal compendium. I laughed once. So, I was there, walked around, found out about Brick Arms, found Kyle from Brickforge.
So did I find Carl too. Yes.
Yep. And,
or Kyle, sorry.
Kyle, yeah, this is great. So I found out, I got to wait a year. So at least that was good. So I attended the following year, and I bumped into Mark. And the thing that I was astounded with, let alone all the builds and learning creativity, and again, the same cliched story. There's so many people in the area that do this, and you just don't know. He had this brewery, and a lot of Fabuland, but he had this brewery.
The Hinkley Brewery.
I showed up later that night, and he's got the brewery still there, of course, but he's got the lid off, the roof. And I'm like, what is this? He goes, oh, it's a bottle building. And I said, I'm sorry, what? He goes, a bottle building. And he pulls out a bottle of
Bushmills. It was Bushmills that year.
Was it Bushmills?
Yeah.
It was, and I know you're a Jameson guy, so I was just like,
yeah,
okay.
I mean.
But there was a bottle of Irish whiskey that popped out. And I was like, oh my God. This is what I must do now. This is it. So blame Mark for me getting involved in the community so heavily.
Yeah.
Nice. Good job, Mark.
So I remember.
Yes, you're welcome.
You're welcome. Thank you. And he goes, come back later. We're going to hang out. I said, I don't know. He goes, no, come back. So I stopped at Dunkin' on the way in and grabbed a coffee so I could stay up late and socialize. And as I came up, some guy was there yelling at Mark in the middle of the aisle. And Mark's in his, he's in his shorts and his
was it Brian?
Like now. No. It gets better. And he's yelling, and this guy's just walking away with this look like this, walking, and we're like, who the hell's that? And I just remember Mark. I can't say what he said, and I won't say what he said because it was a long time ago. But that individual, I looked at him, I go, I don't like that guy. He goes, I don't like that guy either. So it worked out. We don't see that guy anymore. And I'll leave it at that so nobody else knows. Mark knows, and we'll keep everything good. But, oh, my God, the things I learned, I bumped into Mike. The things I learned, the people I met. And I think that was, the following year maybe, we started the pizza party with Dale because you had to go to a coordinators meeting.
Yep.
So, yeah, there's some old school stuff. And
well, Stash was responsible for the longest time. You used to bring by Maxwell Street Polish?
Gene and Jude's.
Oh, Gene and Jude's. Yes.
To Gene and Jude's hot dogs. I did that. I've done that at least twice.
God damn.
That was the second time I showed up there. Actually, like, you need 100? And I said, yeah. He goes, next time call ahead. I go, I don't have your phone number. He goes, here, let me give it to you. So it's actually in my phone as Gene and Jude's now. And they're like, just call. You just need to know instead of, I said, I'm in no rush. You guys get them when you get them. And of course, I tip them every time. The guy's like, all right, well, that's cool. Thanks.
It was
But yeah, it's just
2012 and then 2013 because it was the last year at the Westin and the first year at the Renaissance that you brought Gene and Jude's.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
That's right.
It was Gene and Jude's and Jungle Juice was the mantra.
Kevin brought that jungle juice. I would bring the Long Island.
I had one on Sunday morning or Sunday night. Well, no. It was Monday morning technically. And I was like, "Thank you, Kevin. Kevin, this is nostalgia in a glass, man."
That was I haven't made tea in a while because I just remember one time Brian. It was a Weston year, and Brian's like, "Oh yeah, I got all these volunteers." He walks by. That's Stosh. That's his tea. Help yourself later. I'm like, okay. I guess the next morning, one of his 10 volunteers made it down. The others didn't. They were still in bed. So at your leisure and at your discretion.
Yeah.
Beware.
100%. Yeah, so this has been an interesting recap because there was 90% of the stuff that Jesse was showing I didn't see when I was there.
There were some, as Kevin said when I got out of YouTube watching it, the caliber of builds this year were incredibly different than past years.
Mm-hmm. What the F, man?
A lot of new members or a lot of new attendees, or people just decided to step it up, but it was very noticeable across the entire floor.
I've heard that, and I feel that I kind of feel that every year, and so then every year it just compounds.
Yep.
Well, let me show you, because while you guys have been talking, I was able to upload about 50 photos. You sure did.
We've got a bunch of media coordinators now that take pictures and video while we're there. So I have maybe 50 pictures on my phone. And usually I have hundreds after the show, but I did not this year at all. There's been stuff.
Yep, which is beautiful. He had his flexagons.
Yeah,
gorgeous trees back here. I think this was new. We've seen this before, but this thing is gorgeous. The blacksmith shop might have been new as well.
It was.
It was just amazing.
Most of this was new. When he did the Wolf in the Woods, he it's a redux, so he rebuilt it. So I would say 90% of that is new.
This was his ballista.
It's a trebuchet.
Trebuchet, thank you.
So Stash, he built a new standard that nobody has been able to replicate yet, but they're all, he calls them flexagons. They're hexagonal, and they're all different sizes, so he can mix and match where the paths, the water, the trees are. So that first picture that Kevin showed, you can rearrange that into a square, a rectangle portrait, rectangle landscape. You can just move stuff around. And we have the instructions on our YouTube channel to make these yourself. Vince and I have both tried to. I did a water one that I couldn't finish in time. And Ben whips these out week after week. So it's
well, that's when Ben was doing the Pirates display in 2012, the speed with which he built those buildings just floored me. I could not believe how quickly he did those.
Yeah.
So, and then his Cyclops, which was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And this tree is fantastic.
He's so good at treeing.
Tree bien.
Yeah. Good point.
His
cog ship.
Yep, which was very well done as well.
Of course.
And then this was gorgeous also.
The Wolf in the Woods, yeah. He brought this mock last year, and this is completely redone. It's none of the same bricks. He puts them side by side to show the growth that he made on the stream. And this is ridiculously fantastic.
I thought all the walls were much more sloped coming up than they were last year. It was completely different.
We call it cattywampus on our streams. So yeah, they're much more cattywampus.
And then here is his
Space Castle.
Space Castle, yep.
Yeah.
Which when we were talking about our space castles for a collaborative,
right? This
is what he showed, and I'm like, oh, he's going futuristic. I guess we're going more spacey. And this was obviously not his collab at all.
No,
totally
it wasn't.
Sent me in the wrong direction for a while.
Yeah.
So,
it's funny. Second place for World of Lights Award was Ben's Jupiter creation, not our collab as a whole, but just his castle, just the Jupiter castle. Thank you, Stash. Wow.
Yeah, I walked around those for quite a few minutes looking at
I
them.
had so much fun collaborating again this year. We kind of took a year off. We had a collaborative last year that was kind of like a mini land scale retrospective of our other collabs.
Right.
But
because Deb and oh my god.
oh yeah, Phil and Debs. Yeah.
Yep. They showed up.
Yeah, this was Marco's castle builds.
Marco's so
Here
good.
were Phil's,
Great.
which were beautiful. A little party here, a little city build here. This was the one that was amazing.
Yes.
It's like a courtside build that was really cool. Really nice tiling. I think this is all sideways plate. Did a really good job with that.
Yeah. For him, he seemed a little pressed for time this year because usually all this stuff connects, and so you can see he puts stuff on the table to like make them connect. But even as presented, they were gorgeous.
Well, and I think he bought a new house this year, so it was.
There we go.
I think half of his time was gone. So, and then the Halo build.
Well, that was insane.
That was great.
As soon as I saw it, I'm like, we're not going to win best collaborative play.
I know.
There's no way. More power to him, though. It was so well done. So well collaborated, so well designed, and the way it fit together, and just all the stories it told. If you could spend a lot of time with this mock, and just like see new things every time you stop by. And they won the World of Lights award because the light gave it a different story. Like the light did things that like you couldn't do with Lego brick without it. Like those explosions, no way.
Fantastic.
Oh, exactly. It's beautiful. I stared at it for a while, like how did they do this, and where are the opaque bricks that hold this together? Like, yeah. What an amazing collab. They did such a great job, and was this OrphanLUG?
No, this was a separate group. I think a good chunk of them were for OrphanLUG.
Right. Yeah, it was a big.
It was 24 or 42 builders. I don't remember. Beyond the Brick has shown it a couple of times on Facebook. So
yeah, it's
I don't
so
remember how
good.
many builders there were.
They work together really well. It takes a lot of dedication to make something to come together like that. What is this? I love the purple.
This is Nannon's lavender field. So the field was really well done, but the house was just fantastic as well.
It's so good. It's a vineyard, I think.
Yep.
Right? Yeah, nice.
Lavender field. So
okay.
So and then the trees were well done with the wedge plates as well. So very cool. This was probably my favorite build of the convention because I love Space Ghost.
Space Ghost was funny. Was good.
Oh God, that is so good.
He did such a great job on it. So this was, I thought I had the name on the card here. I think this was Lucas from Rebel Lug. Yeah, Lucas Bannon, who is also part of Guilds of Historica. And I this year and last year I tried to connect with him, and he wasn't behind the display. I keep trying on Sundays. This was probably the best Star Wars build this year. This was by a teenager. This Juggernaut was fantastic.
Wow.
So he did a great job with it.
Yeah, that is fantastic.
Detail,
yeah.
excellent scale. So, and then this was Ted Andy's build. We had a little dragonfly ship, and a little communications tower as well. So he always has some of my favorite builds every year because he's doing things that are either a little futuristic or a little fantasy oriented or something along those lines.
Yes, yeah.
Yep. So always look forward to his. And then this was one of his mechs.
Wow.
So and he had 3 of them total. I think the one to the right is almost more like Simeon. It was on all 4s, and he had one down below that was a little more traditional, I think. So
nice. Yeah.
Here's the T-Rex versus Ankylosaurus. So
it was like
amazing.
Bumpy versus Bitey. I think it's the characters from the. Whose was this, Stash?
Great names. Great.
This was Scott Wilhelms.
So it's based off the characters from like the Jurassic Park cartoon.
Oh, okay.
They're baby dinosaurs in the show, and this is like the future years. So it was like Bumpy versus Bitey, the future years, And this did win Best Creature, I believe.
Yeah.
Yep, I believe you're right.
Well deserved.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right?
It was phenomenal.
Yeah, agreed.
And then this was one of Zane's builds. This mech, which I was probably the best mech there. This thing was phenomenal.
Yeah.
But it did not win best mech.
What did?
It was the big pirate mech up front, the large one.
Oh, okay.
The one of all the sets.
Yep.
different themes.
No, not that one. That was the modular thing. I don't remember. It was up in the front, very close to that modular guy, but it was had kind of a pirate face to it.
Yes.
So,
Yeah, like his arm was the monorail car holding a piece of monorail as a sword. That one.
oh, I don't know if I have this one here, but this was the Harry Potter.
Yeah.
What's his name? Build that was fantastic, especially at night. And
Jesse
then this
showed it
was his
earlier.
red-tailed hawk,
Wow.
which was incredible.
Though that animal category was brutal.
Such a good category this year.
It was the dinos, I think. It was the hawk. Yeah.
It was the
lot.
dragon snake.
Yep.
It was the fox, which Jesse showed earlier,
Fox,
and then
right, that was the other one.
what was the last one?
Roland Grace did that fox. It was very, very well done. And he
was
stuck
so
with
good.
it all week to talk to people about it, to take, like, people are like taking selfies with that guy now because his stuff is always so good. He brought the giraffe the year before.
Oh,
The year
yep,
before
yep.
that, he brought the person that was all made out of buildings, the
Yep.
walking man that was all structures. Yeah.
Oh, yep.
Guy knows
So-
what he's doing.
Back.
This is one that I think was kind of overlooked. It was on the back of the hall facing towards the back, but it was these builds and then this big build over to the right, but it was Wild Imaginary West. And the landscaping was done really well. They had cool little mechs, almost like a Wild West type of build. And then the next picture should show the major. Yeah, this was the big one next to it. And so they had these goat
Wow.
skeleton creatures. They had a really cool.
Buried cabin.
Mm-hmm.
Like that episode of The
So-
Simpsons where
and then-
Mr. Burns and Homer get stuck in the ski lodge.
And then a big kind of steampunky and little vehicle up here as
Wow.
well. So
I
I thought
missed
this one
that
was really well
entirely.
done.
I didn't see it at all.
It was on the backside of
God.
Rebel Lug, I believe. So,
Wow.
and then this was
This guy brings the best ships every year.
it was incredible, and it looked cool from the picture, but when you actually saw it in person, it was
Yes.
just amazing. Such a good job.
It's a
And
double-edged
then it's-
sword of like the yes, this was
It's
nominated.
the one that got
That
nominated.
was
Yep,
Yeah,
so well done.
I voted for it. Like the it's double-edged sword that we have the pictures in
Yes.
the voting form now because it makes it easier so you can see what's there without it. It also gives you the location. If you have the time, I highly recommend going to see them in person because
Mhm.
I think for 3D art that tapestry got way overlooked. I didn't realize what it was from the picture. I did not see it in person.
Yeah,
And a lot of people have said that they were like shocked that the tapestry didn't win. And I'm like, I can't even say because I never saw it.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of like
Well-
it's great that we can actually see them so that people aren't just flipping through and voting for their friends because we don't have the names on them either.
Thank you.
Yep.
That was great too. I love
Yes, I do love.
If
So
not
Ben
just
was
voting for friends, it's also the other way where I'm going to admit it. I could be easily biased if it's somebody that I've had bad interactions with, and I see a build. I'm like, I don't even want to look at you because I don't like.
Are
you.
you talking about Reed
100%.
staff? You wouldn't vote for Reed? That's not very nice.
I didn't say
So even.
Well, that was the thing is like Ben was sitting next to me as I voted, like watching my computer. And so after I would vote, he'd be like, "You didn't vote for so and so," and I'd be like, "Oh, I would have if I'd have known." And that I admit that too. I totally admit that would be like, "Oh, well, that's my buddy." So I literally voted for like what I saw was so it was even better. I didn't see it in person because I didn't look at the mock card. But I missed the tapestry, which apparently I've seen other close-up pictures of it, and it's
The
beautiful.
tapestry was cool, but I don't think it was like a standalone winner for that category. I think there was a lot of good stuff in that category. So,
It was a hard category for sure.
this lodge was really well done. The rock
Who
work was
did
amazing.
that?
The groundwork was amazing. That
That's
would
insane.
be Carter Witzenberg. I'm not
Carter
familiar with
Witzenberg, nicely done.
him.
Yes.
I believe Rebel Lug as well. I think this is all around Rebel Lug table.
So we hand out Brickworld awards every year. It's a little plaque on a base that has a brickle on it, like the next year's brickle color that we're going to produce and sell. And this year's was pink. and we hand out 10 per staff member. And I always go to LUG because there's so much great stuff in LUG that's very small that doesn't get acknowledged. I dropped a couple in LUG this year. One was like one was this tree that was just very fluid and beautiful.
Oh, that one was so good. It was.
Oh my god!
It was. We talked about it quite a bit. It was.
Okay.
Other builds by that builder got nominated. So
good to know.
Yeah. No, that thing was amazing.
I love that tree. It was so inspiring.
This was 2 builders. This is Grant Davis and someone else, I believe. I don't have the name there. Grant Davis and Joe Lena. What is it? I would know the name if I saw it. It's Eli Wilsley, maybe.
Oh yes. He's been nominated for Brickworld Master before. Eli Wilsley.
Yeah, this thing was awesome. So this is one of my favorite builds.
Beautiful
this year. And then this was a gorgeous build as well.
Yeah.
It's a little Star Wars vignette that was done very, very well. Great coloring.
Yeah.
But didn't make it in. And then this was also one of my favorite builds. I thought this was
Hollow Knight.
One of the best builds of the show.
I do believe I voted for this. Yeah.
Yep, I did as well.
I don't know the game, but I just thought it was so intriguing and told such a great story, and the techniques are out of control.
It was gorgeous. So, I might be getting to the end. Oh, this was the TwinLUG. Was it TwinLUG?
No, Windy City Lug. Yes.
This was
amazing.
Fantastic.
This was Dan Lachik's brainchild, so it's built at a 45-degree angle with a 90-degree angle frame, and several Windy City Lug members are they work for us kind of year round, and so we'd have staff meetings and I'd be like, okay, can we work through this time? They'd be like, no, we have to get together because we're doing a staging of our collab, or they'd be getting together to do this. They worked so hard on this; it was beautiful. That angle makes everything happen. It's so well thought out and so well done, and they could have done it the other way around and made it square and made the frame angled, but you can't even tell until you really look at it that everything inside that frame is at a 45-degree angle to get that perfect, this is the middle of the desert, the mountains are over here, there's maybe an oasis over here, sort of Wild West town. And they did win several awards, and I do believe everything Dan Lachik brought was nominated. So he won for Best Original Train from this,
nice.
which was absolutely beautiful. They got nominated for Best Group Layout Large. Yes, exactly. And he's part of FOXLUG. And so so he got nominated for a number of things over there. And just what a quietly successful builder, because he's one of those humble guys who's somewhat introverted-ish. Can I just sing the praises of Dan Lachik real quick? He is he's kind of like me, where when he goes to conventions, he's a celebrity just for that audience, and outside of the general public, they wouldn't notice him. He designs pinball machines.
Oh wow!
And he's the engineer behind a very popular Harry Potter pinball machine. So when Melanie, who's my right hand, if you did not meet her this weekend, then you weren't really at Brickworld. When she goes to the pinball conventions with him, people are like, "You're Dan's wife? Can we get a selfie?" People are asking for Dan's autograph and that sort of thing. He's someone to be reckoned with in the pinball world, and he just wouldn't do it because he doesn't really tell that story. He doesn't exude that sort of I got to tell you who I am sort of energy, and he's so creative and he and Melanie were co-presidents of Windy City Lug for a long time and kind of set a really nice structure for a lug. And they're amazing. They always bring good stuff, and I think they have a really good group of people. 90% of our volunteers are from Windy City Lug, I think.
Nice.
I'm exaggerating, but it's a really high percentage.
No, this thing was beautiful, and we've been talking about doing a Western collab in FOXLUG. I'm all right, now we got to wait 2 or 3 years because
exactly.
We're not going to be able to beat this, and we don't want to have to be compared to this. So
exactly, yeah.
No, this was awesome.
Well, and I heard them go through all the steps with it, where Melanie was agonizing over the stairs that lead up to the church, And like, so you look at it and you're like, oh, because it's on an angle, and because we're dropping buildings in, we're building terrain in, we're doing this and doing that. And Dan and Melanie built the stables down in the right hand corner there. And it's just like the amount of work they put into the technique for the roof, and like
I see 1B3 rounded plates in there.
So many special techniques in that it looks like a relatively simple build when you look at it like at a glance. But when you look at all this, and it's the same for every building in this collab. Like they're really talented builders in this lug, and they work really well together.
Built is done well. This one, no, great
the lettering in the brick.
I know.
Made by brick. They left it hollow for hotel. That was cool.
Genius.
Just trees scattered across the entire thing.
Yes.
There was a lot of detail put in. It was very noticeable and good.
Yeah. Oh, and here's Matt
Delanoy. What the hell,
this
dude?
Thing was phenomenal.
That damn shed aquarium.
Yep.
So, Stash, Annabelle Val from WGN came in.
And this was,
yeah, she lost it over this because they go there all the time. So she's like, these are the loading docks. This is the parking lot. This is where we got stuck. She's like, this is so detailed. Everything is actually there. To the point where she was making jokes about like the little like stories he put in there. She's like, oh yeah, there's also an octopus trying to escape from that building.
From not finding Nemo, but finding Dory. Yep.
Yes.
No, it was. And did you see this during World of Lights?
Yeah.
I walked past it. I didn't see the lighting, but I saw a picture afterwards, and I'm like, oh, that's amazing.
He had the lights on all week. You can kind of see now exactly how he had it lit from inside the pools.
I saw a picture afterwards. I'm like, how did I miss that? It looked fantastic.
This one for best individual layout.
Yep, it was phenomenal. And this was the
nice.
The Lord of the Rings, where the
did not see this.
You had to bend down and look in. It was in a closed box.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So really cool, and it just had the red light for the approaching. Whatchamacallit.
Yeah, he's like, put
Balrog, thank you.
Put the ring on, and then he had something handheld, and all of a sudden the light started pulsing.
Wow. Performative even.
Yeah. Well put.
This was a Star Wars Frank Lloyd Wright combination.
What?
Yeah. So very cool. And I think he was showing how Frank Lloyd Wright's architecture was used in Star Wars, kind of as reference for his technique. So did a really cool job with this.
This has to have been, he was an LCP, and he has a contract with Atlanta BrickCon. What's his name? Dang it.
Tom Jacobson.
Is it not Tom Jacobson? I think it
is. Right here.
He does not Brick Universe.
Yep, it is.
Brick Convention.
Yeah. Yes, it is. You can see
last year. Yeah.
You can see the style. You can totally tell like his style from afar. This is Tom Jacobson creation. Yeah. Thank you, Stash, because I was like, he's tall.
Oh,
this was amazing.
This one. I walked past initially thinking it was cool micro build. These are all lightsaber bars.
That's what they were. I couldn't figure it out.
So they stacked lightsaber bars to get this light effect.
Like light bright pegs.
It's incredible.
That was insane. The amount of like, Tim Lighty's done this for mosaics before, but not at this scale, and not with like the transparency, the translucency, I should say. And there was a movement behind it too. So like the light was moving, so it made it look like it made it look like a scene you were watching in a video. I want to gush over this one, but I do have to apologize. I have to run to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay. This one was incredible. Once someone pointed out like that it was lightsabers, like, oh, that completely changes the quality of this build. This one was phenomenal. And even despite that, the work on the terrain, the micro build here was fantastic. All the little ships in here, they did an amazing job with this. So I think this won for best special effects, but I could be wrong.
I voted for that one for special effects because I saw the movement. So I was walking away. I was like, I think it moved. And then it was under that special effects. I'm like, okay, and I couldn't figure out. I'm like, did he take anti-studs and snap them off bricks and put them in there? But nope.
There's that again. There was Larry Bird, which was really cool. Really like that one. And then there was the arcade game, which
Was Dan.
Yep.
Yep.
So, this was really
Funny.
cool. I'm trying to remember who this was. I know the person that did this, but was it Amanda Fuke? Maybe.
Maybe I
think
don't
so.
remember.
Yep. Yeah,
Yep.
that's Amanda's. So, the rabbit and the carrots. It was really cool. Didn't we buy carrots? Is the name of this mock? So, very entertaining. So, she's in TwinLUG, I believe,
TwinLUG,
and she
yep.
won best or Brickworld Master a few years ago. She's done some amazing lighting builds.
Yeah.
This was Mr. Pulda's
That
build.
was Steve. I gave him the Spider-Man.
Yep, he did awesome with this. So the spot, and then you have one of his hands coming out here,
Mhm.
another hand coming out there, and then if you go behind this build, you can
Yep.
see that Mysterio is behind it. You can see their drones portraying the images here. So this one was really cool. I think this one kind of got overlooked. So I think he did a fantastic job with that.
No, that was fantastic.
This was a Cyberpunk 2033 or something build that was really well done as well. Some cool techniques, a lot of activity down below, some nice lighting. So
Fulton's dad doing work.
mhm,
I know who that guy is.
nice. Back to Matt's again.
Jed.
Might be running out here. This was pretty cool with the Hornets essentially on here.
Oh yeah, and that's really nice. I don't think I saw that.
I did. I missed it the first time through. I saw it the second time. So this was the Ukrainian micro
Ukraine
build.
one. Yes, this
Yep.
was so good. I don't like micro, and I got caught by them during World of Lights going, I hate micro, but I like this. And then they looked up, and I was like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to disparage and compliment at the same time, but I'm like, I want to capture this from all angles because it's so well done.
Yeah,
And
She
they
did
had
a great job
of
with this.
they had a lot of positive experience from this mock that weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was this WISLUG's? I think this is WISLUG's video game collab. So it was from different video games, Minecraft. I don't remember what all of them were, but they did they actually showed the games along here for them. So, a nice combination of builds.
Real quick, I don't know if you remember this, Kevin. The year that we did, you and Gary and I did a Western collab.
Yes. Yep.
And from
Rio
that
Bricko.
Rio Bricko, thank you. I'm like,
Yep.
there's
I saw
a
Gary
name
this
for it
weekend as
too.
well.
Yeah, Gary was there with his son.
Yep.
It was great to see Gary. Your portion of that collaborative got nominated for best individual layout that year, and we're like, this was a group layout, but we didn't really know how to fully collaborate and have like the same style at that point. And I know that they were looking like they were kind of like scraping the barrel for like group layouts versus individual layouts, and now we're like overflowing. As an awards coordinator yourself, are you like, we don't know what to do with all of the individual layouts and all of the group layouts?
Oh,
there
yeah.
There used to be a point where like they didn't have enough to like they were scraping to get 5 per category.
Yep. Well, on the group side, on the individual side, I've been a champion for individual layouts because most of what I build is individual layout. But we typically half the hall is either an individual layout or it's a vignette, and so we always have way more of both.
Okay, that makes sense.
So, and that's the group layouts. We used to have a hard time coming up with those, and now there are definitely some group layouts that didn't get nominated this year just because there are so many of them. Like that zoo that WISLUG did was really cool, but there were other group layouts that were really well done as well. I mean, there was a lot of stuff that was really well done, and we more and more group layouts.
Yeah, that WMLUG layout of the zoo, they brought it to Brickworld Grand Rapids, and it was absolutely gorgeous, and like it's totally stunning. There's so much detail in there. There's so much great work because it's hard to do something like that with like small areas and make it look like it's a breathing. It has space to breathe, and so they have all these sort of standards for like walkways, pathways, foliage and like terrain that make it really successful. I don't know, Stash, you remember VirtualLug's mini golf
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
display where it was like it was just like hole on top of hole with like no pathways or anything between, and it's really easy to just go in like, this is my module, this is the 9th hole, and there's no way to connect everything. WISLUG did a great job with that with the zoo. I am surprised it got squeezed out because there were so many great group layouts this year, and it's a shame on one side, but it also says something of like how many people bring such a high game of a caliber of builds to the show now.
Yeah, and I feel like there are a lot of builders that are getting to a point where it's like, okay, I've achieved what I'm going to right now with my individual. I need to start collaborating. I feel like collaborative builds are turning into the next step for a lot of builders, and that never used to be the case.
Correct.
And that's a really cool thing. So
because I think it used to be easier to just stick on your own, and I think I think post pandemic, it's crazy to give this credit to it, but I think like social media was certainly strong in 2019 and prior. But I think it like people having to meet over Zoom and Google Meet now, it's like video conferencing is like the norm for a lot of things. Mm-hmm. It's getting easier for people to collaborate without being together, without living down the street from each other. And so I think that's like kind of one of the things that has caused more collaborations at all LEGO conventions.
And I think that OrphanLUG's a pretty good example of this, where OrphanLUG was kind of a collection of builders that didn't necessarily either fit into the other group or wanted to kind of get together and build together. Mm-hmm. And they keep putting out more and more collabs and doing more and more together. And I think a lot of the people in there are joining to build with the other builders that they enjoy or look up to or want to build with. So it's great. I mean, that's what you want.
Yeah. They got some phenomenal builders in that group.
They sure do.
They really do.
Group. So,
and that's why I stopped there with the Brickworld like kind of first, because I know they're also bringing in new people, and I want to encourage all those new people. Yep. The other ones I go for are like, if I see a display that I find inspiring, I actually kind of check, no offense to anybody, and I don't make this a hard and fast rule. I actually check to see, do I know this person? Have I heard this person's name? Because I want it to be someone I don't know. And so if I find something that's inspiring, I don't know the name, and it has the little tag on the mock card that says it's a youth creation, I like the Brickle. That's like the perfect storm for the Brickle-rific trophy to go down.
Yeah. This was a really cool seaside build.
That's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
That was good.
This got nominated. I think this got nominated for either building or layout, but I'm not positive.
I hope so. That's super inspiring to me. Just I think first time I'm seeing it. Who knows at this point? My brain is mush after last week.
Well, and again, you see so much. It's hard to kind of keep track of everything.
The water's perfect. This is so cute.
Yeah, this
won,
great.
didn't it? This won Best Small Building, I think.
So. Yeah, this
was at least nominated. Well, yeah.
Yep. So, and then this, I can't remember this one. Oh, just really cool little details here throughout, right? Good build technique, a really cool door there. The way the figures pose, just lots of really cool things with this one. And it's funny, I don't even remember taking that picture. and it's awesome.
I totally get it.
There's so much.
Yeah.
No, that's true. I mean, I remember walking around Thursday afternoon, like before dinner, before we left, and half of that far side of the room was set up over where you guys were. Half of it wasn't. So it's like, okay, we got to come back and having that, I don't want to say extra time, but all of a sudden it's like, okay, don't start walking around, but you want to walk around. And, you miss stuff because it's not there yet. And then you go back and you're like, oh, did I see this? So you're seeing more, and it's, oh my God, it's crazy.
Stash, I know you used to. Are you still a awards judge?
For
awards.
Where?
No, he's not.
No, he's not. Okay.
No, not it. Oh, okay. I know what you're saying. No, I haven't done it at Brickworld.
Okay. I thought you used to.
When we go out to Nebraska every year, I get asked.
Okay.
Brian. Oh my God, Brian Hurt. He came up to us last year.
I love Brian Hurt.
He's like, I need you to do this. I need you this one, and they've got their specifications or stipulations. So that's fine. We follow them. We adhere to it. Get you your 4+1 alternate or whatever.
Brian Hurt won Best Movement last year with a really, really cool moving lenticular. Yes. Yeah. It's like
he did an Einstein this year.
He did what?
He did an Einstein this year, and I think it lost to the 2 koi fish.
Oh, okay. Oh, that one. Okay. Yeah. I forget my point.
We had Carrie and I both had best art, so we had to go through and select. And that was when you get a list of I can imagine the Brickworld lists are even bigger, but 25, 30 on there. It's like, okay, you have to find everything. And thankfully, Nebraska Brick Days is a little smaller, so it makes the task a little easier. But
a lot easier.
Having the map like you had this year, that was really nice. That was
credit to.
If you're like, I saw this, but I didn't see this one. I want to go walk over and see it because I always want to see him in person before I vote.
Credit to David Turner, and that is insane that he was able to do that.
That's awesome.
Was I correct earlier when I credited those colorful castles to Carrie? That's her. Those are hers, right?
No. Which?
Oh, whose are those? The ones in NALTC. They're always very tall. They're like birthday cake shape, and they're in bright colors.
That's
who's
Anna.
That's Anna. Oh, Anna was almost on WGN because she was explaining Matt's build, the shed aquarium, to her, and like Anna Belival really wants women to be part of. She's like, you always give me white dudes, and I'm like, oh, I got more than that. I'm like, trust me, I'm on your side here. And so Anna was talking to her about Matt's build, and she goes, is this yours? Please tell me this is yours. And she's like, no, this is Matt's. And she's like, okay, that's fine.
Was this the one that ran out of the video when she was talking?
Yes.
Okay, that was Susan. She's a new member.
Susan. Okay.
That's Susan. She did the.
I don't know these people anymore.
She did the birds and the little Harry Potter thing. And what's the other Hitchcock? Is it Dial M? I can't remember. But she had those.
Yeah.
Nice. That was Susan. Yeah. Okay. I'm mixing all these people up.
She's a riot.
I used to be part of this lug.
She plays the darn puns way too much like the other people in the lug, but she's a good person.
Also, she's an extrovert, so she had no problem walking up to Anna Belival and being like, hi.
Yes, she is.
Love it. All right, so I don't know my LTC members anymore, obviously.
A few changes, just a couple, though.
Yeah, quite a few.
This is another one that I think kind of got overlooked on the pop culture side.
Oh, the door
that was
move.
Pretty well done.
Of course, I hit that green button.
I love when they have something where you can hit the button. It's so interactive with the public. Yes. Yeah, exactly. Do not touch. Click. Yeah.
And then let's see. Oh, sadly, I didn't get a good picture of this. This caterpillar was awesome.
Is that Ben Grayson?
Maybe. Can't quite read the card. But extremely well done. Very cool technique. So
if not somebody I know, because I saw this at Atlanta BrickCon and I was like, "Whoa!"
And this was Orphan Lug, so if that helps.
No, I do know who that is.
This thing was phenomenal. This was in Rebel Lug as well.
Pareidolia. Jeez, it looks like Pluto the dog.
Then this was the Durans.
Of course.
So this was just part of their 12 plagues, 11 plagues.
It's 12.
But this was the building here was the coolest of the builds, although there were a lot of really good builds.
Wow. Yeah.
How am I achieving objectives in the middle of weird?
What?
My son's playing Xbox. I don't know how that's even going up. So, then there's this, which was part of the
tree
Duran.
that I put.
Oh, is it?
That's the tree I put the Brickworld on that I was talking about.
Nice.
Yeah.
And this. So, did you hear about the Duran's scavenger hunt? On Thursday night.
I did. Were you part of closing ceremonies?
I came in late. I did not.
So this is after I. So you missed this story. After I cut off the garage sale that happened, the black market garage sale that happened in the
I heard
lobby.
about that. Yeah.
I walked down and I heard more noise at the back of the hall, and I'm like, there's a lot of people back there, and this is not on the schedule because we have nothing going this late. So I walked up to Ben Grayson and I said, "What are you guys doing?" Just kind of casually, "What is this?" And he's like, "Oh, it's crazy. We're taking black lights and flashing them on things to find stuff." And I honestly, it broke my brain as that was the explanation. I was like, "Okay, first of all, that's what housekeeping does. Are you housekeeping now?" Second, I was like, "This makes zero sense to me." And so I was like, "This is the story. I'm not awake. I am having a fever dream. None of this makes any sense." And there were a bunch of people I knew back there, and they were all just staring at the Durans. It was like the youngest one who was running it.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I don't know this person, and he's got everyone's attention.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they're captivated with what he's telling them, and I am literally having an out-of-body experience. It made no sense to me whatsoever, but now I understand what happened. It was a clue game. And I do believe Ben Hauger won.
Ben and I won, yes.
Yeah, oh, it was you. That's right, because your partner left you, right?
My partner was supposed to be Crystal, but then Katie wanted to do it, and so they moved Crystal to partner with me and me to partner with Ben, or to Katie, and moved me to partner with Ben. So,
and then you picked up Miles because Tim Lighty gave up.
Yes. Yep.
So Miles was like your little spy for getting all the other clues.
He just kept offering things up. So
yes, exactly. So he got the assist, but he wasn't officially part of your team.
Correct.
What'd you win?
A mock that combined together that the Durans did. So Ben got one half and I got the other. So nice. It was really cool.
Kevin, what are you doing on Sunday night?
Sunday night.
Yeah.
It's one of the only nights I have with my wife because she usually works weekdays. So
fair. All right, never mind.
Sadly, sorry.
No, you're all good. Yeah, I love that.
This one.
I left a brickorific on this one as well, but this was David Manfred,
which I've heard the name before, but I don't remember what else he does. Oh, I think he does a lot of the humor stuff.
I do believe he's going to be on the next season. Nothing. I said nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah, we will see what he does next year at Brickworld. It should be cool. So,
I credit myself being able to keep a secret. Apparently, I lie. I lie about being able to keep a secret. So, yeah.
I thought I had more than that. All right.
Oh, these are great. It was so nice to see all this stuff. Is Pandemonious Panda awake?
Yes, I'm here.
Hey.
So sorry, chat. We haven't really been paying any attention, but we're trying to show stuff off. So hopefully you enjoyed it.
We're just hanging out and you're watching. That's what's happening right now.
And Mr. Hickman remembers the Adam hot dog wagon. So
I'm not picking a side or anything. Changing topic. Sunday, did you see two individuals walking around?
That's quite a question.
In regards, let me finish. Sorry.
Thank you.
In regards to a specific company with franchises and one that may be in question specifically.
They came both days.
Okay, I only saw them Sunday, and I didn't make a scene or point them out because I'm like, I'm not drawing any attention to this whole TFOL one bit whatsoever.
It was the jackasses who used to own the Utah store.
The original owners, that started the whole deal.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know what they were doing there. They didn't cause any problems. They were just there being AFOLs, which I appreciate. But security was alerted to their presence, mostly so that they could be protected in case any of the public recognize them. Sure, fine, I guess. I was
two people I wasn't expecting to see it all that weekend.
I was like, okay, well, thanks for being here.
And then who said somebody? What was it? Not Frodo. What's his real name?
Frodo.
Elijah? No.
Elijah.
Help me
Wood?
out.
Elijah Wood?
Yeah. Was it Elijah Wood or somebody else? Somebody said something. I'm trying to remember where I saw it.
Well, somebody at one point suggested he was a Lego fan and that he might show up to Brickworld. He wasn't there, was he?
That's the thing I didn't. It was one of those where you open it, you read it, and you move your phone and you close it, and then you go back, and it's no longer there. and you don't know who the story was, but there was mention that said somebody saw him. Unfortunately, I'm playing the worst part right now because I don't know who said it, and I didn't have a picture. I don't have a
No worries. No worries. This won't go. This won't go past this conversation. So we had 2 NFL players there.
Okay.
We had, of course, Rodrigo Blankenship, and we had Dre. Oh God, what's Dre's last name? Oh God, I forgot. What is his last name? He played for the Eagles and the 49ers. He's dating one of the influencers. I don't want to they tend to be kind of private. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Yeah, he was there. We became friends.
That's
I was
cool.
like, this is so. Oh, for me with my Napoleon complex, I was like, this is awesome. Yeah, no, it like.
You remember his name? I know if that's what you're just trying to not say it or whatever.
Yes, that.
Yeah.
I know exactly who it is.
Just making sure I'm on the same page.
Thank you. They're like relatively private. I hung out with them on Sunday night until 5 a.m. on Monday with Orion, who was like David Turner's daughter. Just got enamored with my dog and like
all the treats. Gave her all the treats.
The entire bag.
I know.
Oh my God.
But I told her like Orion likes to play hide and seek, and she was like, "Okay, I'm there." And I gave her all of Orion's commands, and so she did all the tricks and all this, and like kept her like stimulated to the point where Orion got the zoomies. So at one point, Orion was just like running laps around the lobby, bouncing off all the furniture. And I was like looked over my shoulder. I was like, she's okay. And so she just passed out next to me, and then went and cuddled up with Dre. And I was like, of course you did. Of course you did. Like, let me find the biggest, warmest human, and just like fell on his lap. And I was like, okay, I love this.
You ran right over to me when I came off the elevator from downstairs.
I know. Oh, yes. I remember the exact moment because I was like, where are you going? Like, you don't go upstairs. Don't get on the elevator. Exactly. And security was watching me like a hawk. And so I kept doing this thing where I was like, Orion place, Orion sit, Orion stay. And I go off and talk to people and like wait a good minute and like turn around and be like, okay. And she'd run over to me just so security could see that like this dog can be off leash. And okay. I had my event runner pin on to be like, hi, you should let me do this because I run the event. So I pulled a little privilege in having her there, but I was so happy that everybody got to meet her because she's awesome. I did make, and then at the double-edged sword, because she's a hound and she has to sniff everything out before she feels comfortable and starts going up to people. One person did cry because Orion wasn't paying attention to her. And I was like, give her like a half hour and she'll be fine. And then like, as I was saying that, Orion stole someone's pizza, which she has never done in her life. She has never stolen people food, but it was like at chest height for her because those tables are so low. So she was like, this is mine. This is mine. I'm off. She didn't, good. And she didn't even run off with it. She laid down at my feet and ate it. And I was like, I'm sorry, you guys. And her mouth was already on it. So I'm like, she's having pizza for the first time in her life. I'm like, it's a party. She recognized it was a party. What a great week. What a great week.
I have more photos too, by the way, if you want. I can jump in.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. As you're transitioning back to the photos, spiritually, it was a cathartic week for me because like the show runs so smoothly now, and I was able to be an AFOL for like a really high percentage of the weekend. I was at my display every night.
Good.
Having a couple drinks and like hanging out with Ben and whoever stopped by. Liam bricked the bed, hung out quite a bit. I got to see people, talk to people.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I love the head of this. I absolutely think the head of this is gorgeous. It obviously took a lot of work.
I hear it was a puppet as well.
It is beautiful. I don't like the other end of it. I thought it was a dragon, then it turned out to be an eel. I am not crazy about. So if you to the left of that purple curtain, I love. To the right of it, not so much.
Oh yeah, yep.
Yeah. I do think it's beautiful. I do think it's got a lot of great techniques.
Yep.
Was not my favorite creature because, to me, viscerally, the right side of it was disturbing.
This was the
Wow.
French
This
garden.
won
Yeah.
best large building. Yeah.
Yep. So there was the building here, there was the gardens, and the 3 other buildings, but there wasn't a full layout card. So the building itself was nominated, but it was really well done. So
It went into the closing ceremonies as the Palace of Burr with a B side.
that's what it said.
I do believe
saw
they
that.
missed. I do believe they missed the B and hit the V because they're right next to each other on the keyboard.
Okay.
And we don't proofread anything anymore. So, like, whatever you enter, if you
Right.
give us your badge and you say my name is spelled wrong, it's because you spelled your name wrong.
Yep.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be unusual for someone to slightly modify it to be their own version of something, right?
And that's
else.
why
Yeah,
I-
exactly.
I saw
So-
the B. I thought the same thing.
Yeah, I was just like, sure, there's a place called Versailles, or this is original.
Yep. So, and then this thing was pretty cool as well. But I think a lot of it was kind of placed in or was very fragile from a structural standpoint.
I think if it had terrain underneath it, I'd be like a little bit more excited about it. The techniques in the build itself are fantastic.
Yeah.
Fragile, probably, maybe. Who knows?
Yeah,
Did you
it
pick
was
it up and throw it
incredibly
around?
This thing was awesome.
I
as
love
well.
that. I didn't see that there.
So had some really
the-
cool techniques to it.
The foliage around the staircase is off the hook. That's fantastic. Good job.
Yep. And then the windows for the bus stop. So some cool things there. And then I thought this was really cool as well.
Wow.
photos. Yeah.
So, but it's the creature category was so stiff this year that
Ridiculous. There was
didn't
so
make
much
it
in
in.
it.
What they use for those wings? What
I
pieces?
think those are Technic.
Oh, I'm sorry. The
well-
cloth. The cloth.
Oh, I think those are the wings from. Oh, maybe that's homemade. I thought there
Yeah.
were big wings for one of the dragons, but it probably is homemade because the
They're
spots.
ripped like
were
that?
good, but those were orange.
Yeah,
Maybe they dyed it with bleach to get it down to the
Could be
tan.
too. But I would expect them to have holes on the same side
Right.
if they
Oh,
were
good point.
Lego. But who knows?
Yeah, nicely done here.
Yeah. And then this was a really cool Star Wars build as well, but again, pretty small. It was a Bad Batch build. Or no, it wasn't a Bad Batch. That was a different one. But just some nice techniques. Cool. The explosion was well done. Good use of color on this. So, this was by someone was in Friday night or in our chat a couple weeks
Oh,
ago, right
wow.
before Brickworld. He did a really good job on it. It's
It's a very good Star Wars.
trying to remember what his name was, but it was I think it was 2 builders that did this, but very cool build, well done. So nice use of coloring, nice use of texturing through here. So
Yeah, beautiful.
this was a really cool build as well. This is the
Yes.
cavern, so there was a whole build on the backside.
That's
But-
insane.
Yep, it had all the water. It had the whole foreground, things going along all through the back here. So, very cool build. I believe this one got nominated for Best Large Castle. So,
By the way, Kevin, do you know what I voted for best group layout large?
what?
Halo.
Mark,
I had to. It was the best.
you didn't vote for your own collab?
I didn't. Like, Halo was so well done.
Mark.
It's the first time I've done that. It was so good.
I did
It was
that
really
last year.
Yeah, it was really
We
a
had the-
celebration. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, you're okay. We had the castle layout, and
Yeah.
the one that we're like, okay, this one's going to beat us because it's cohesive. It was that, was it Mediterranean?
No, it was Fallout.
No. The Mediterranean last year.
Oh,
like
yes.
on a cliffside with the river.
Yes.
But all the building was the same color. The terrain was the same. The trees all worked
Yes.
together in water. I'm like, because it's so cohesive, we're going to lose to that. And sure, I'm sorry, that one's going to win. That sounds better. And sure enough, that's exactly what happened. I'm like, there it is. So, because we had a few people that tried to do things differently, and I'm like, if you wanted it, this is why you should have done it this way. But that's all right.
Yeah,
my spirit
has certainly shifted to like the community, and been like, yes, I think I love building together, and I think our layout was amazing, but Halo was at a different level, a much different level, and I was just like, they deserve the vote. I'm going to give it to them.
Yeah, but so anytime you're going to see a big city or futuristic layout like that, it's going to look more cohesive. Because I feel like we're going to keep encountering that over and over again. But we're going to continue to see large pop culture builds that will be very appealing.
But the way
will continue to win,
the way it fit together, like the seams. Like the way they had to work together, it was the best collaborative because they collaborated at a very high extent to make all of those things match. It was and watching them put it together, I was like, oh, you did this and you did that. It wasn't even at the seams. It was like there's a bit over, a bit under. I was like, no, you guys 100% deserve it. What am I looking at?
It was very well done, and you can have your own opinion. That's just fine.
Thank you. I do love ours. I just love building together. And now that I don't make myself eligible for awards, it's much easier to make that decision. So I will give you that.
Yeah. Yep. This was a really cool build, but it was hard to see because you could only take a picture. So it's a couple fairies above, and there are a bunch of flowers and plants down below.
You
so
need
the
a backdrop to be able to see it.
Exactly. It was really hard to see it. So
at least by
very
camera.
good technique and style, but yeah.
Oh, I see it now. I see the fairies now. Okay.
Yep. And then there was a whole build beneath, but you couldn't see it because you couldn't take a picture without capturing everything behind it.
Exactly. Yes, exactly. I gave the media coordinators a what's it called? The green screen. It was white, but like to drop behind when they were taking pictures. I don't know if they used it yet because they haven't uploaded everything yet. But I do want that to be available to them to be able to take pictures. And I think if we do that, people will be chasing them to get pictures at the same time.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
You don't know how many pictures I have of great builds where someone's butt is in the back.
Yep.
And then this, I think this was for the this van bus was decently well done. So
that's very fun.
Junkyard inspired by Stranger Things. So
okay,
so that was cool. Then the arcade. This one is extremely well done.
This was second place in best of show. This is one of the votes that we got from the public for like their favorite displays. This was second place.
Wow. And this one got nominated for best, I don't know if it's special effects or something along those lines. So
it was something like that, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. But no, extremely well done.
Yeah. Very inspiring.
This was a really cool. This was nominated for best small building, I believe. And so there was actually a little home inside of here, but this is a little nature building that was really well done.
Agreed.
Got a little staircase, got little windows, little roof over here, so extremely cool.
Foliage really well done.
Mm-hmm. So, and then there was the geisha, which was very well done. This was nominated for best vignette, I believe.
Love the tatami floor.
Mm-hmm.
I will need to look at that to see how they accomplished it. That's very, very intricate and thin with the lines. Wow. How?
Yeah.
Wow and how.
So, and it looks like it's a combination of maybe the ridged bricks on their side with tiles.
Okay.
Alternating between ridged bricks and tiles, maybe, but I'm not positive. Yep.
Yeah, you're right.
So very cool build. This one was striking when you first saw it. This was, I think,
Meredith, Pink Wheels.
Yes, Pink Wheels.
Yep.
So she had said she was going to have this. We saw this in another show.
We saw it at Atlanta BrickCon too. It wasn't quite as complete.
Yep. So beautiful build.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, she did a really good job with this. Nice
Yeah.
combination of yellow and the bright light yellow.
Nominated for best medieval layout large.
Yep, it was beautiful.
Very, very good.
And
Here, you got
here's
it.
the,
Yes, this is so
Elminster.
well done.
Yep. And at night, this whole thing lit up. It was really cool.
Was this Zane?
Yes, I believe so.
Oh,
So
course
he
it
had
was.
this. He had the red-tailed hawk. He had the mech. And I think he had something over here, but I don't remember what it was.
I'll call it out again. He's a future Brickworld master, I
Oh,
think.
he's with his Sonic build last year. That was probably my favorite build last year. Was his giant Sonic that looked
Yes.
exactly like a video game.
What the hell?
Dr. Robotnik.
And the
Uh,
Oh,
big
that
Gyarados.
one. Oh,
Yep,
yes,
remember
yes.
that.
His
And
Pokemon
then-
one, like the big sea serpent.
Oh yes,
Big
yep,
Gyarados.
Yeah.
yep.
I
So
used
no,
that in
he's been
pretty
doing-
much every Brickworld ad we did. We put that one in.
Yeah, he's been doing stunning builds, and in Orphan Lug. This was Marcus's little train that did this win for best original train? I don't remember.
No, Dan Lachix did for the Wild West.
Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry.
No
So,
worries.
but just a pretty cool little stylized train that he did.
I'm sorry, the balustrade on this is perfect.
Mm-hmm. So, I might be running a little out of builds,
You're gonna,
running out of pictures here. We'll see.
you just found us more than we had before, so
Oh,
that was
These
cute.
little-
littles were so cool.
these were fantastic. So they had a whole line of builds on Lord of the Rings, but they had these tiny minifigures. So they used the sewer babies with big hair pieces. So really cute, really cool build.
Nicely done. Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Again. And then this was the whole layout. I don't know if we'll be able to see all of it,
Yeah,
but
one of them was nominated. I can't remember which one.
it was this one.
Was it?
It was the
Rivendell?
it was the
Okay.
Rivendell, yeah.
There you go.
But the
Gorgeous.
That was the entrance to Moria. Yep.
Yep,
It was hilarious.
it was between these two for the best of those small builds. It was just amazing. So
I'd love to get the insider information from you. This is my favorite year for stopping by the awards coordinator meeting because I always stop by. It's Friday night, so I'm always tipsy, and I don't want to be in the room, but I want to check in, make sure they have drink and snacks. And I got thanked by one of the awards coordinators for like cinching something up that could have turned into a 10-minute conversation that turned into a 30-second conversation. And I was like, okay, getting it together.
nice.
It was a good process for you guys this year, I think. It was
Yep.
it was the least tense year, I think, since post pandemic, since I owned the
don't think-
business.
Yeah, I don't think we had any major issues this year, which is a first.
Things were
So-
so friendly, and I appreciate you guys have gotten to know each other so well and have so much respect for each other and the process.
Yep.
That I think it was like it was nice. It was so nice to stop by and see you guys.
And Matt's fit into this so well. So it's
Doesn't
just-
he? He
Yep.
can. By the way, Matt Delanoy can fit into any situation. He's
Mhm.
kind of like a magically social person.
Well, I've always liked Matt. I've always been friends with him, but
Good.
it's a very good group of people that get along well together. We kind of balance each other out really well, so it's been working very well. And then there was Big's Bird, which Jesse showed earlier,
Big's Bird.
and then this was this Castle Clash?
No, this was one of the. Yes, you are correct. It was like from my perspective, it was a medieval times turned into Lego, but this is one of the Lego Masters Junior contestants.
I believe
Vincent.
this is.
I believe it's Vincent.
I don't remember if this is the one. There's an actual video game that had a build for it. I don't remember if it was this one or a different one. But I thought there were two because Jacob plays it. So
Okay.
where you actually have you have to fight each other across from either side. So, but it was a pretty cool little pop culture build. Or big pop culture build. And then the koi fish.
Yes, beautiful.
Well
well done.
Well done, and the
Coral reef?
No, it's a log.
Oh, log.
So-
okay.
And then
Oh, right, because they're freshwater. Sorry, so
Yeah.
no coral here.
and then
What?
the sand was it was done very well.
Yes,
Yeah.
beautiful.
So
Well deserving of the win, by the way. What I said earlier about the tapestry is just kind of like I thought it would be higher, but I can also see the back end and see what was voted for. So this
is Moto's build, which is beautiful.
it's like transcendent. Didn't
Mhm.
know this was possible with Lego until I saw this.
So very cool. This one best individual layouts
Yes.
small, I think.
Yes,
So
well deserved.
And then we see the
Yes.
octopus on the
That
backside.
octopus.
Best
was
movement one.
fantastic.
Yes.
So
Someone asked me, they were like, I love the octopus so much. It was so good. Did it actually have 8 legs? And I was like, yes. Like, if you
Yeah.
loved it so much, why didn't you count them?
yeah, there were 8 legs.
No offense to that person who's watching. It was a bizarre question to get after telling me how much you
Yeah.
loved it. Didn't seem
That
logical
might
to
be the
me.
last. Oh no, that's not the last one yet.
Oh, that's so pretty.
This was Jacob's Caleb's Minecraft build. He
Yes,
did
yes.
such a good job on this thing. You can see the different textures of the coarse dirt versus the regular dirt of the he did such a good job on this. This was like a significant notch up from what he's done on his Minecraft builds before.
And nominated
And-
for Brickworld Master this year.
He
Well
was, and
deserved,
this was
very
a,
well
yep.
deserved.
And this was a perfect. I think this is where they placed it. It was a perfect representation of his style and technique. He did a great job on this.
By
This
the
was a
way,
pretty big standout.
I'm so happy that Bethany won. That was one of the most like that was kind of one of the highlights of my week. Is that Bethany won because she's connected with so many people and because her builds are really fantastic. I do think Caleb would have won if he had more than one table this year.
Potentially, I don't know Bethany that well. I heard about her last year and then saw her builds this year, but I don't know much about her.
I think it speaks to how many people she has connected with over the years in doing her movement workshop. And like somebody posted up on our Discord, like I remember you from the first time I met you at Brickworld. I was having a freak out over my display not being ready because something broke on the way, and they took a trip to Walmart to fix it together, and she had just met him. And she does not move easily. And so she's like, let's go to Walmart. I'll help you pull all this out. And so I think like her builds are amazing. Her talent for Lego building and mechanics is off the charts. But her connection to the community, I think, showed through.
And when did she first start attending?
I don't remember, but it's only been the last year when she started doing. Well, I do know this. Hold on. I have the stats. I'm not going to pull them up right now because I'm getting very tired. She's been doing the at least since the pandemic. She's been doing how to make minifigures move since 2022.
Okay, and my issue is that I'm working hard to recognize builders as I see their builds each year, but it's hard to meet builders outside of the lugs that you know people in.
Yes.
And so I've been trying to grow that or see the good builders each year or people that are progressing. It's just hard to know everyone, especially now that you're over 2,000 exhibitors. It's ridiculous.
I know, right? And that's where I think proof of concept in that we try to diversify the awards coordinators. We've changed the Brickworld Master nominations. We change our genderlings every year.
Mm-hmm.
Is that we're meeting people and seeing stuff that we wouldn't, because like you and I have been doing this for a long time. Yep. And so we know certain people and we have certain people in mind. And a caveat, I do take, for example, the first pictures I take every year are either Ted Andes, Cecilia, or Marcus. I can prove it by date and timestamp. Every year, I'm drawn to their stuff. What's nice about the way we're doing it now, we're bringing in new people that have different experiences. And as the audience, as the number of attendees expands and like the community expands, we can't possibly know all of them. So as we expand those sorts of judges and coordinators, we draw in more people. So the fact that Bethany Wright won Brickworld Masters shows that we're bringing in the right people to show us where the community is at, not just where the Brickworld staff and coordinators are at with everything that we've known and where our biases and minds are. I love it. And I do know her. And by the way, I did vote for her because I adore her and because I did see her contributions to MOCs and community. I very easily voted for her. But by the way, since I'm on the committee that nominates Brickworld Masters, I nominated Nan and Zhang. But I voted for Bethany. So it's kind of like, it's I do like the process. And I'll stop there before I say too much.
All right. Oh, this was Crystal's Cuckoo Farm, Chookville. So it had different chickens doing different things. This was pretty amusing.
Yes, everybody brought this up, but nobody knows who she is because she's so introverted.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I brought her Instagram to one of the awards coordinator meetings. And all right, I'll be honest. It was a Brickworld Master nomination meeting. And they were like, we know her. We follow her. I didn't know she went to Brickworld.
Yes. Yep. Well, and she had that really cool, almost like visual effects build using those gems that almost looked wavy. But the problem is the picture I have is not clear, so I didn't upload it.
She's so good. And she can she can only bring whatever she can fit into her suitcase. Yes, she does ship stuff to Tim, but she invests a lot of money in shipping stuff from Australia to the US.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And then these.
Oh, this was awesome.
All three of these were really well done.
This was so good. Who is this? It's Jeff something. It's on the down below. Spooky Bricks. Yeah, Jeff. What? Jeff Ch.
Jeff Ch.
Exactly.
Jeff Ch.
That Frankenstein is so
it
well
really
built.
Is. All three of these are extremely well done.
The Elvira.
Yep.
As someone who grew up with son of Svengoolie. Yes. Yeah, thank you, Stash. I'm like, I get this. I get this 100%. And he's the guy who did the New Orleans style stuff with the horror.
Oh yeah, right there. Yep, the building right there, the vampire.
Yes.
Yeah, that was really well done too.
Oh my god. Like perfect, in my opinion. Perfect.
So, yep, and there is that.
Oh my god. Oh, Jeff Chapman. There we got it.
So
Jeff Chapman,
extremely
join
cool
us,
technique
sir.
on that.
Yes.
Oh, and that's it. Yeah, I think I'm about ready to wrap things up. We're hitting 10 o'clock, so.
Oh, please do, man. I'm ready to wrap things up at all times this week. I'm going to go take another nap that will last me till 10 in the morning. My brain and body are like, I've had 2 whiskeys on this stream, and I've just poured another one.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah.
Staring, aren't I?
I'm also done. Yeah, you are. Just click that, but there you go.
So, but thank you two for joining. Panda, thanks for being on the stream as well.
Panda,
yeah, you guys helped kill time or make amusing conversation while I uploaded pictures, and it was nice to see a lot of those other builds because it was amazing. Just the quality of builds was just phenomenal this year. Which they're always good builds, but I feel like 2022 was incredible because everyone had kind of saved up and really had great builds. 2023 was decent, and then it's been ramping back up again. So, and this year was just unbelievable.
So I would say this, like, no offense, Panda, but what I've liked about this, being here tonight, is it's me and Stash and Kevin. And these are people I met through Eurobricks initially, and they're local-ish, Kevin.
Yep.
But like,
used to be more local.
But 2 people I trust that if I ask you anything, I know you're going to be honest with me. I know I can go to you for anything. Stash, no offense, Kevin, like quite a bit higher. I asked him to do a reading at my wedding, and he would have if he hadn't broken both of his elbows. Like one of my best
You
buddies
didn't
in
ask
the
me to do
world.
anything at your wedding.
I didn't know you well enough
You
at
need to
that
break
point.
some bones, buddy.
Yeah, break a bone and you get invited to my next wedding.
Careful when he says break a leg, you literally might mean it.
If you don't mind, Kevin, bringing up my screen there. So 20 years of Brickworld is what we're celebrating next year. And I've been working on this. It's going to, you can't tell exactly what it is right now. But I do want everybody who's been involved with Eurobricks at some point to be invited to work on this. It's going to be like a some sort of like castle mash up with space so that everybody's skills are available to be part of this, and everyone will take like some section of this, and I'm excited about going forward, but like mostly reconnecting with people now that I'm at the point where I feel like
a little.
Yes, and like maybe lead a collab and maybe ask people for things, and maybe I already did ask Ben if he could help me with this, but we also need to go ahead on it because I'm not going to force people into a collab. So if our group is not into it, we won't do it. But this is all I've done this week besides nap is work on this collaborative. So I think it'd be nice to all come back together. Stash, it'd be great to like meet you up at the office and have lunch and just like reconnect because like when you said earlier that you met Mike, Mike said to me that year that you came by and like hung out with us, he's like, that's going to be your buddy. He's like, he's local. You guys are cut from the same cloth. He said, you talk the same. I'm like, to anybody else watching this, they probably don't think Stash and I have the same like dialect. But Mike being from Sweden,
try to tone it down here.
Exactly. It's like Stash being from Sweden noticed that we both have a very strong Chicago accent. And like, I was like, yeah, I know. I'm like, I know. I just don't know how to like be like, hey, let's be buddies without being creepy. And like, we've been friends for so long, and and with my drinking problem and my depression and all the other stuff that's happened since the pandemic and since I brought it. Yeah, well, drinking, it's under control, by the way, everybody, don't be concerned. I fell off the radar for you. And so I'm looking forward. Exactly.
We can pick it up.
I'm looking, and we always do. We've done it several times. Right. Yep. Yeah. I moved to California for 4 years and we picked right. Do you remember when we were at Chili's and the power went out?
Oh my God. The Chili's. Yep. Barrington and Higgins.
The power went out. There's like a storm rolling through. He's like, maybe we should go. And I'm like, maybe we should just hang out because we still have our chili con queso and our our Diet Coke. So like, let's just chill here for a minute. That's my favorite part about all this is like meeting people and connecting. So
yeah, relationships are good.
Yeah. And Panda, in the future, you should be part of this too. Exactly. I think Panda, you're local, aren't you?
Local in the Canada perspective.
Nova Scotia, Canada. I wish I was local.
Sorry.
The local-ish.
So much more convenient.
Well, you're within a 14-hour drive.
You can drive here. You're local that way.
At the right time. If you leave at 1 a.m, you'll get here in 14 hours.
You can do
all
it.
right.
That's where for me, the last couple of Brickworlds, I've been realizing more and more that the whole point of Brickworld is to hang out with friends, not to be working on builds or finishing things up. And this year I'm like, all right, I'm not even doing these builds because they're not done, and I finished the ones I got. Come on down. So
we had a club member say it best. She's like, everyone's complaining about prices. Prices are going up everywhere. I look at it this way. I'm spending 120, 150 bucks to spend time with my friends for 4 days straight and socialize and see people I don't see for a year and build new connections. And I'm like, you're right.
Yep.
And that's what it is.
That's the most honest take of Brickworld I've ever heard.
That was, I'll give her credit. That was Carrie.
It gives a dollar amount to it as well.
Well, we're not
but that's, I
Like,
mean,
prepare your pocketbook.
except I mean, in reality, that's a fraction of it, right?
We're touching everybody. Get in now.
It is,
Oh,
though. It's not only a fraction. It's a big fraction of it. Like, how much does it cost me to get there? Yeah.
Look at how packed that hall was. You had people. You had attendees.
Yep.
You had public, too. So, yeah.
We broke two records.
Oh, how many attendees were there this year?
13,221, I think.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I know. It's the highest we had. It's the highest we had since I bought the company. The only year that's been higher was 2015, the year the Lego movie came out, which I think was 15,000.
Wow.
And that's the year they like shut the box office down because they were like, "We're sold out. We're sold out."
Yep.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, if you're living in Chicago, it's one thing. But for anyone that's traveling, I mean,
People travel
cost
for the
to
show.
get in is nothing, right? I mean, your hotel room is the same as that same cost every night, right? Plus you've got food, plus you've got gas and everything else. So the admission
or
price
flights
fraction or flights exactly.
Flights
what about the
from
international travelers
London?
who are going to pay
Right,
2
exactly.
or 3 times that much?
Yes.
Yeah. Yep.
Yes.
So. And I've been ignoring chat the entire time, so hopefully there haven't been major comments coming through.
I stopped in to look at my phone here and there. Yeah, Hinkle was here, but I think he's gone.
Oh, Hinkle. Love
he
Hinkle.
was, yep. But
I
right.
could by the way, Hinkle, if you're still here, I could have the longest conversation with you about stuff.
But not tonight.
Talk anymore.
Nah.
There we go. I didn't mean to start that. I thought I was going to get a chance to actually hit it. No, I did not. So, I thought because usually I click it and then I wait to hit start, and this time I clicked it and it started. So I did not intend to cut people off like that. So,
are we in the green room? Because I really thought you were just pushing us out, ejecting us into the hour. Okay.
Oh, Mr. Hinkle is here.
Love him.
So,
love Kevin Hinkle.
It was a fake out. But I'm like Reed, I'm fine to come back into it. So I'm not committed to that fake ending. So
that was great.
The desk.
Yes.
But no, it's thank you everyone for being on here. Mr. Hinkle, Dude Jude, Hawkeye I see came back.
Hawkeye.
I'm guessing that Jeff Snavely's long gone, probably overwatching killed on D&D. Nikki went over there. Johnny G's probably still around.
Johnny.
Maybe MJB. You are here, Jeff. Nice. Very good. Bring Hinkle on and continue another couple hours. Yeah, right. So
I'm up, man.
I've caught up on sleep. I think I've caught up on sleep from Brickworld now. So if I stay up again till midnight or 2, that would put me right back in the same situation again. But
right.
And the Cajun Yeti, thanks for sticking around as well.
I will say this. We have 20 years of Brickworld next year. We have a keynote speaker set up. However, if Hinkle wants to get back in, I would give him a platform for like a keynote number 2. Oh, shit. Here we go. All in.
Okay, now in the stream.
That was quick.
All right, guys.
Just end it now.
Did you want us to be live yet?
I don't
Stop hitting that
know.
button.
I think you should just keep ending and not ending.
Right. Same.
Stop it.
By the way, tell us: are we live or are we in the green room?
No, we're live.
What the? Dude!
Actually, why don't you start the stream? Hit the start video.
I
yes.
can't. Oh yeah, that's true.
You can.
Make sure you do the one that's 10 minutes long.
Media assets.
Yep, that's what I'm working on. It's always fun to go through. I've done a start video to end before too, which is nice.
Good, because I need the bathroom, so do it.
Okay. So that needs to be what, 2.5 minutes, 4 minutes.
I mean, at a minimum.
Oh, like yes.